Ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here we are, bud. Back again for another episode. Another edition of the GeepandGamPodcast. Oh, yeah. Very, well, let's start it off. I am Geep, and that is Game.
Hello.
And today we got a special episode for all you folks. Let's see. We got a guest in the studio. He's over there. I fucked that one up. He's over there on
The cow.
We got my brother in studio here today.
Hey, how are you?
We got my family in here, so yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. What's going on, guys? How's it going?
Yeah, you know.
Not much.
Yeah, it's going good.
Today sucked.
Today sucked.
It's Monday.
Oh yeah, typical Monday. Mondays are always the worst.
Yeah.
I hear that, man. It's always the hardest on Mondays. I feel like every time I go into work, I start off slow and I just get slower as the day goes. You know. But yeah, man. So you guys have a good weekend or what's up? Started off the huge here.
Yeah, I more landscaping now that the weather's getting nicer.
Oh yeah.
I went and got a bunch of racks from my grandmother-in-law.
I guess that works.
The wife's grandmother. And built a nice rock wall and mulched all behind it up against the fence.
Nice.
Did one of those numbers.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's all I did all weekend.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds like a project.
Well, that got a haircut.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Shave
Oh,
them
yeah.
down.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Buzz cut.
Learned from the past though. Since we've gotten them, we've bought our own razors.
Yep.
And every time he just kills them. Like his fur's so thick that it just kills the razor. He gets one cut and done. So now we learned our lesson. We bring him to the pet store. They do like the initial cut.
Yeah, just tell them to go like halfway type thing.
No, like they do a full cut, but then like to keep up with it all summer.
Oh,
then,
yeah.
Then you know it won't ruin the razor. Just to keep that like extra like half-inch shave down.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
But like, cause you know, like his fur gets like 3-4 inches long.
Oh yeah, long hair, golden for the record.
Yep. So
Nice.
yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Or not, although you know what, that makes me think because I said that to somebody and they thought I was an idiot. Cause they looked at me like, "What's wrong?" Yeah, of course. Cause a guy at work, I was talking to him. I'm like, "Oh, what kind of dog you got?" And he's like, "Oh, a golden retriever." And I was like, "Oh, short hair or long hair?" And he's like, long hair?" I'm like, you know, because I assume maybe I'm thinking of
You're thinking of labs.
maybe I'm thinking of golden labs that are like super short, but I don't
Yeah.
know. He just was like long hair. I was like, okay, jerk.
Yeah, typically
Whatever.
golden retrievers are like all long hair.
All right,
And then like us, like we shave them down.
Gotcha.
some
And
people don't.
Yeah, when you shave him, he looks lavish. He's got
he
that
looks-
like furry, you know, like suede type deal going on.
Yeah.
You know,
Suede.
suede.
That's going to refer to as fur now.
The suede.
Yeah.
He is pretty soft.
He gets pretty white too when we shave him down now.
Oh yeah.
Like he's pretty gray in the face.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What's he like? He can't be that. He's like what, 6 now?
Going on 7, yeah.
He's a young pup.
No, but he looks old.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his whole face, he looks like a teddy bear now. Like, you know, the orange, golden on top, and then like the white face.
Oh yeah. Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad. So how about you, brother? You have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Did pretty much work around the house.
Nice.
Not even mine.
Oh yeah, you
I
go
got
over
roped into doing wood. That
Gotcha.
sucked.
Yeah, I got out of that.
Yeah.
What, at the
I know. I
folks?
saw the message. I sent him a message. I guess he's not coming over.
Oh yeah.
I told him not to yesterday.
Pretty much. We went out to dinner Saturday, and like towards the end, they were talking about like, oh, we're doing cutting a bunch of wood up tomorrow. It's gonna suck. So he's like, oh yeah, avoid it at all costs.
Yeah. Well, I got a message. Can you come over and help move it? So I'm like, okay, let me go move it. And then everyone was struggling, and I'm like, just get out of the way. I'll do it.
Yeah.
So I got roped in for like 6 hours.
Well, you had to go there anyway and like pick something up, right?
Well, I was gonna go there, move it, grab what I needed, and go.
Yeah.
But then I just got stuck, and I was like, fuck it. I had so much shit I wanted to do.
See? And look at me. I got all my shit done yesterday.
Yeah, so I got to do it tomorrow or tonight after this.
Oh yeah. Nice. That's not bad.
That sucked.
Yeah. I guess. Love it.
It was bad.
I mean, I feel bad ignoring mom's text, but you know what? I was busy all day, and I'm just like, you know what?
She's gonna be mad when she listens to this.
Whatever.
And everyone was over
She's
there.
always mad at me anyway, so I don't give a fuck.
There's like the aunts were there.
Oh Jesus!
It was a huge fest, wood splitting fest.
Wood split fest, huh?
Yeah, just because the neighbor was like, I'm gonna do it if you don't.
Yeah.
I have tomorrow off, but if not, I'm doing it.
Yeah, it sounded like it was get this done now or you're not getting it type thing, like snooze you lose type sitch, right?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm sick of having this because it fell on their property.
No, they cut it down.
Oh, they cut it, and my dad wanted the wood, but you know the weather was shitty or whatever, so he just never got to it. So eventually, the neighbor was like, "Yeah,
You gotta take it or
yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, take it or it's going.
Is it somebody finally bought the one next to him?
Oh yeah, we've been living there like a year now, right?
Oh really?
No,
Maybe 6 months or so.
6 months because
Yeah,
they
'cause-
fixed the house all up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Last
They probably owned it for a year, but they were like the first 6 months they were
just working on
just
it.
working on it, doing a new roof
Yeah.
and all the other bullshit.
Yeah, because that house seems
Fell
like it
apart,
needed.
yeah.
It needed everything.
Yeah, it just sat around.
Yeah, that's like the tradition on our old street is like houses seem to go to shit and then they get fixed up really nice.
Yeah.
Pretty much. At least two of them now. But
Yeah, the two in the middle were a little on the street were fucked up.
those guys in the neighborhood. But yeah.
Yeah. So what'd you do this weekend?
Dropping shit.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I could go into it. I had somewhat detailed weekend there. But it's up to you guys. I feel like I always go into too much detail.
Well, let's go around the room here.
Yeah,
All right, so,
dude next in line.
So yeah,
Well, you're gonna have to be in the middle because mine kind of lines up with his.
All right.
So he's gonna have to put a space.
all right.
So you don't have to hear the same story twice in a row.
Nah, you know what? I'll leave it out. I'll let you do it. All right. So Friday. Friday was kind of like a weird afternoon. You know, the lady came home. She was kind of stressing on something from work, and I don't know. I was kind of working on something down here. I think the website, or I finished
Yeah,
up
the
our
website.
website. By the way, if you haven't yet, or haven't seen already, GeepandGam.com is now official. So go check it out. Give us a listen. Let us know what you think about it. So,
The old .com, huh?
oh yeah, we got an official
Official.
GeepandGam.com.
Yeah.
Not even .net. All right.
No,
No .org.
that went all out. Yeah, I wish we could be an organization, get free money, but oh yeah. So Friday was kind of like just finishing up the website type thing, kind of like stressing on that, getting that done, and then ended up going to bed early, and then Saturday. What did I do Saturday? I feel like I always forget, like, the next day. What was Saturday? Oh, I know what Saturday was. Saturday, woke up super early, went to my hometown, went to the local bagel joint, like like artisan bagel joint there.
Are they pretty fancy in there?
Oh, they're pretty fancy in there. And let me tell you,
Yeah, fancy.
dude,
fancy.
the best. I got a fucking jalapeno bagel with bacon, egg, and cheese on it. Oh my goodness! And it's like legit scrambled egg or fried like egg with just real bacon. Oh, they're the best sandwiches you could ask for. Blows the double dizzle out of the water.
Well, everything does.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's be honest.
They don't
So, yeah.
even use 2 egg double dizzle.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
You don't
And-
get a sandwich. It's gotta have 2 egg, or it's not even a fucking sandwich.
Damn right. And they got that new one now. They're like peppered bacon with double the amount of bacon on it.
Ugh, fuck.
Piece of shit. Worst sandwich I've ever. It's on a croissant. It just, dude, it's like eating mush. It's the fucking worst.
I bet.
It's the worst. But so yeah, we went there in the morning first thing, and then we met up with the in-laws there, my girlfriend's parents, and we went to a local nursery. We picked up 12 arborvitaes for the back. I gotta show you guys before you leave.
Oh,
for
yeah.
the back
How'd
there.
you put them in?
Well, we so yeah, pretty much spent all Saturday. We didn't get them planted, but I guess my her dad's like a master gardener, so like he said the best way to do it is not to just throw them in right away. What we did was called like healing them in, where you keep them in the pots, but you put them in place, dig a hole like enough to put half the pot in, and then basically we just covered up the pot with the sod upside down to kind of like block, because it's a black pot and you don't want the sun to dry it out. So we just threw it in there, just keep it watered, and with all the dirt and the sod in there, it keeps the water in longer, so you don't have to water as much. And that pretty much just gets it acclimated to the area and all that. And plus we didn't have enough time Saturday, so it also helps.
Yeah.
So yeah, just spent all day doing that, digging and getting them in. It's freaking great. And let me tell you, for the first time ever, I'm pretty sure it was the first time ever, Saturday, I had a calzone for the first time ever.
No,
What?
that's untrue.
Dude.
I'm almost positive you've had one,
I
at least
don't
in
know.
high school.
I don't
we used
know.
to get them all the time.
But you know what I'm thinking about there? I don't know if I ever got the calzone, because whenever you guys got calzones, I always got a grinder. Or I got the mini personal, my favorite, lasagna. I never had a calzone before.
I'm pretty sure you've had a calzone.
Didn't he say he was at the place over there on Route 6 or whatever? Then you're like, I got the biggest calzone in the world.
What?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Because then I started telling you about the Joey Garlic's one, too.
Yeah, see? Yeah, and he's like, yeah, it was amazing.
The biggest calzone in the world?
Yeah, but you
I
said
remember
someone was saying a pizza in half. It was.
Oh, that might have been me.
That might have been you.
Yeah, because Joey Garlic's is a large pizza in
Yeah,
half.
that ain't me,
That's
man.
him.
Yeah, because
I'm pretty sure you've had one. Didn't you have one when you used to work at the pizza place in high school?
I always go for pizza, man.
Anyways,
Well, let's just
Whoa.
if
It's just shocking.
I know, dude, and I loved it. Because I never had it before. Because I think what always deterred me away from it was like it's just all crust. It's like eating a fucking pile of bread with like a little bit of, I didn't even know what was in it other than like what you get.
yeah.
But dude, the ones we got from the local pizza joint around here, you cut that thing, you cut it with a butter knife. It was like a soft crust. It was like a fresh baked Italian bread. It just smoothly cut through. And she got broccoli, and it was just full of ricotta cheese, which is like my. Dude, he dipped that in a little sauce.
They are good.
Yeah, dude. I'm all about calzones now.
Yeah, I'm
You
telling
know?
you.
Get that with like a little sausage or something. That'd be good.
Yeah. I usually get sausage. What is that? Sausage, meatball, and I think mushrooms, and then they put the cheese in there.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
it's a mess, but it's good.
sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the next day it was just as good, man.
But you got to get the pizza first. So you go get the pizza. You go get the sausage hamburger pizza,
All right.
and then you see, okay, it's all right. Then you get the calzone. Because if they have
Oh,
shitty
kinda
sausage,
test it.
yeah, if they have shitty sausage or meatball, you don't want a whole bunch of it.
That's
That's
for
a-
sure. That's for sure.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Get a small pizza, try it, and then you can get it. Because they use the same shit for everything.
Yeah. Well, that also I was impressed by is their meat sauce, or not meat sauce, but just sauce that came with it was pretty killer. So I was dipping away in there. Because normally, for some reason I was thinking, oh man, marinara, I don't want that. But it was like legit their pasta sauce. So I
Yeah.
was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, see, they did. To me personally, they don't give you enough. They give you that little like ketchup.
Yeah, the cup.
Well, luckily,
Yeah.
luckily I had the second half of Laura's, and she didn't touch the sauce.
Oh,
So I
nice.
got like half a
Double.
calzone and like all the sauce. So it was like perfect.
Awesome.
Nice.
But so yeah, and then Saturday night, he can expand on that later. Went out to dinner for my brother's birthday day.
Oh, yeah.
It
Nice.
was Friday. So yeah. And then well, I was just waiting if you're gonna say it. But to the listener. All right. Anyway,
The what?
no, I didn't know if he was gonna say happy birthday or not, but
I mean, I said happy birthday to him.
on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got me.
All right, I got you, bro. So moving on. Now that's awkward. And then Sunday, man. What am I thinking about?
You avoid chores at the parents' house.
I avoided chores at the parents' house, and
Yeah.
Laura, the lady, left for California for the week, so it was just me and the old buggers there.
What's she
Cats.
doing out there?
It's work stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of a vacation, but not really. But so yeah, just did chores, cleaned up the house. Got it somewhat nice since she's away. There's not as high of a standard. And then
That's why there's pizza on the ceiling.
yeah. Fuck pizza. I got calzones now. But no. So I had an interesting trip. So about like midway through the day, I had to go grocery shopping, and grocery shopping by yourself kind of sucks. But so I get out to my car, sit down. I'm kind of fiddling through my phone, like trying to find something to listen to. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll settle on Seven Dust because we've been talking about it. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll throw this on.
Yeah.
Which I can't find a good album to listen to, by the way. You're gonna have to recommend.
I don't know if they had like a solid album like we were talking
Yeah,
about
right?
before. They
Solid
were
hits.
a band was like a couple of hits of CD. You
Yeah.
got to make a mixtape of them.
Good thinking. So yeah, I'm fiddling through. I eventually get on Seven Dust for whatever reason, and then I put my phone down. So I have like an older car that doesn't have a CD player, so I have the tape with the eighth cord on it, like headphone cord. So obviously I have to hit the tape button to start it up. So I turn the music on, hit the tape button, and friggin' out of nowhere, a spider just like jumps out of the fucking the tape guy. And I'm like, oh, it just like pops out and falls onto the ground. So at that moment, I'm like, all right, what the fuck? Now it wasn't like one of those normal spiders. It was like probably dime size,
shit.
like dime size jumper guys,
Oh.
like the furry, like
Yeah.
they don't just walk over there. They fucking, they're there, So,
A spider.
yeah, pretty
Not
much.
a spider, a spider.
Yeah, it was a fucking spider, man. So the thing's down there on the ground, and I'm like, all right, what the fuck am I gonna do to kill this thing? I'm kind of in that limbo where you're just staring at it, like trying to figure out how you're gonna kill it. So I mean, maybe that's just me,
No, I was gonna say those things are so fast.
right? So I'm like trying to find the perfect weapon. I got a spoon, and
Why do you have a spoon in the car?
I got the spoon in my car at all times.
Butter knife downstairs.
for yogurt for
Oh.
when I have my break. So I'm like, all right, I got my spoon, and then I also had like an envelope or something. So I tried to hit it with the envelope, and it went underneath like the center console, like underneath the radio area. So I'm like, God damn it! So I like try to fish it out with the spoon, and then like I get it into a position where like, because I'm still sitting down at this point. So I'm like, I got it in a position where I'm like, all right, I can take this and I can just smush it. And obviously, it's a jumping fast spider. So I went for it, and then the fucker went like in between the seats and like the center console. So I was like, fuck. So I get out. I'm moving the seat back and forth, like searching around with the spoon because I ain't put my fucking hands down there. So I'm like, I got the spoon looking for the thing. Oh, Jesus. So I was pretty much at the point, like after like 10, 15 minutes of looking for the thing, I was just like, all right, I either got to set my car on fire and just fucking stay home forever, or I just got to do it. I just got to fucking drive.
Man up.
Just got to man up and be a fucking man and drive with this thing. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to think about it. So I fucking, I go to the grocery store, stop for gas on the way. Kind of looked, the whole way. I'm just fucking like, just looking down quick, like, oh, just hoping I could see it while I'm driving. But I didn't end up seeing it. I went from the gas station to the grocery store down the street, and yeah, it just didn't see it. So I went grocery shopping, did that whole thing, quick in and out. And then, I'm loading groceries in the back seat and, mind my own business. At this point, I pretty much had forgotten about the spider until I have a fucking like 12 pack of seltzer and I'm like going in and I see the fucker right on the back seat. And I'm like, yeah, son of a bitch. So I throw the seltzer back on the cart and I just like, I don't even know how I killed it. I think I just I just fucking put my foot up and I just like tried smashing it, but it just like fell onto the floor. So I was like freaking out because like that's where it hit last time. So I'm like, fuck you. So I just quickly like, I think I just took my hand and I just fucking smashed it. And then I saw it like do the little curl up thing. So I was like, yes. It was the most satisfying thing to find that fucker and kill him. It was like crossing the finish line after like a 5K driving home. I was just hands up in the air like, yeah. It was fantastic. Let me tell you. Stress free. And then, yeah, hung out. And then,
Did you at least flip it out of the car?
nah, fuck that. I left it right where it was.
You know they play dead sometimes, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I took something. I forgot what I had. It might have been the spoon, and I like the end of the spoon, and I fucking put it right down in the middle of it and split it in half, so it didn't have a chance to live.
All right.
So yeah, trust me, I don't mess around. I obliterate them. But then later on that evening, it was a normal day. I was hanging out. I went out. Typical Sunday. It was nice weather, so I went out and smoked a stove, and came in. I noticed like while I was sitting out on the deck there, I can see the cats normally sit on in like the glass slider window. Mm-hmm. You know, they're doing typical thing. You know, they'll come sit in front of there, just stare at me like, what are you doing? And then they'll just like run off, like start chasing each other. And I'm just like, fuck them. And then, yeah, so I go in after like an hour or whatever. I was sitting outside and, you know, I go over to the sink. I like wash my hands and, just mind my own business. And I see the big man jump up on the counter and like just start like eating something. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And I like shoo him away. And like this string comes off his mouth. And I'm like, what the? And once he like goes off the counter, I look over and like one of them fucking like puked right next to the sink. So I was like, oh, Jesus. So he like, I don't know if he was like so smart where like he like saw where I was and was like, oh, fuck, he's going to see that. So he like probably tried to jump up and like eat it so I couldn't see it. So I was like, oh, you son of a bitch. So luckily it was like on the kitchen counter, so it was easy to clean up. But I was like, God damn it. And then he's on the ground like coughing and stuff. So I'm like, Jesus, you all right, bud? What the hell? Because, you know, there's no reason you should be throwing up his food, but whatever.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah.
I'm done with puke. I have to clean up anything pukes or whatever. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. Oh, dude, when I was trying to wipe it up and it was like all like stringy and
yeah, and the smell.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it smelled like cat food, luckily, but yeah, just the membrane of it, if you will, like an egg membrane. It was just I was starting to gag. I was like, fuck.
I can't even watch them when they're like about to do it, and they're like, I'm like, oh boy.
Did you ever see the greatest selfie in the world?
No.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think on Facebook.
Let me find it and yeah. So that pretty much wrapped up my Sunday. Just hung out, you know, kind of worked down here a little bit, and then yeah, it was a good weekend. You know. Okay. Let me find this selfie for you while you guys are.
What, the greatest selfie?
Yeah.
I'll find it. Is that the one where they're puking in the background?
The dog?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was a dog. It was like some chick driving, I think.
Yeah. The best one's the video where the lady's driving and the dog's like whining. Do you ever see that? The dog's like whimpering and whining, and she's like, stop, just sit down. And the thing just was like, and just fucking shat all over the front seat.
Yeah. Here it is.
That's a good video.
So that's basically her like taking a picture with her dog, but right at the second that the thing, there's just vomit coming from deep within its throat.
It's like it just ate a big old Gatorade.
Yeah, it's like an omelet, man. It's fucking great.
It's like a lemon lime Gatorade and an omelet put together.
Such timing, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah, so, you know, decent weekend. Fucking cats are jerks. Yeah.
Wait, before you go into your...
I kind of already did.
Yeah, I mean, what are you saying?
Well, I have one of them... the spiders are all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
And for weeks now, every time I get in the truck, there's like that one strand of fucking thread that goes somewhere. So you're driving, you're like, oh, what the fuck? So I'm like, there's a spider in here for like, I don't know, months.
Yeah.
And then I finally see it, and I had nothing to kill it with, so I just like ignored it. And then I got in the truck the other day.
That's a man right there.
I got in the truck, and I went to go put it in reverse to go out of the driveway, and I looked down, and it's sitting right on the fucking where the gauges are.
Oh, geez.
So I said, sweet, there's my chance.
Right? You know it.
So back in park, grab the glove box open, grab like a tissue or something I had, or a napkin.
napkin or
I always have extra napkins.
Smart.
You never know when you need them,
Yeah.
especially with the cold season. You're just always running nose.
Yeah.
But I grab it, and I was like, all I had, and I just was like, boom.
Nice.
And I go like this. It's still there. I'm like, what the fuck? So I hit it again, and the thing's on the other side.
Oh! It's like a movie, man.
It's on the other side of the glass, so I can't touch it. So I'm hitting it, and it's like jumping around inside the gauge clusters. So I'm like, well, I can't get it. So I back up, start going. The thing's on the needles. The thing's riding the tachometer. I'm like, fuck you. And then it disappeared. I'm like, where'd you go now?
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm still on the hunt for the one fucking... It's not a big-ass spider like that. It's one of those little ones that jump.
Yeah, yeah.
But
That's
I'm like, I know he's
fantastic.
in there. And then on the way over here, like this other one was just like, whoop, out of the headrest.
Oh.
Like out of the headliner right on the window. I'm like, he's... Whoop. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Grab my napkin that I tried to kill the other one with. Boom! Got him.
Nice. Yeah, at least you got some reward out of it.
Yeah. It was just... That one's stupid. It was just like, whoop, dead center of the window. Just like...
Oh, yeah.
Gone.
I still have a smear on the inside of my window from like a year ago where I killed a spider on my window. I just went... There's still a smear there. And I always like wash my front like at the gas station. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's on the inside. I'm just that fucking lazy. But
Who washes their windows on the inside
yeah,
anyway?
right?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I've done them once in like 4 years.
Yeah. That's fucking ridiculous. But that's what reminds me of like back, I think it was a couple years ago. My car was like, I don't know if it was from the mice in my car at one point, but like my car was infested with ticks for like one season.
That was a good summer. That was funny.
It was not, dude. Every time I fucking like would come home from work, I'd have like a tick on me or something. Or the worst time is I was just driving, mind my own business. Like, oh, I'll throw the AC on. And within like a couple seconds after that, a fucking tick crawls out of the vent and just like is just hanging out on the dashboard. I'm like, oh my, dude, there's nothing scarier in that moment ever. It's the worst.
Even like when the leaves in the fall get stuck in there and you turn it on. Let me turn the heat on. You turn it on. And leaves come out and you can't really tell what it is. You're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Just leaves.
because they're all cut up from the
Yeah.
fan.
You come flying out.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, that's the worst. Ticks.
Yeah.
Buck ticks.
In my pickup, there used to be like an infestation of those yellow spiders, those yellow clear ones.
Yeah, that's
like
the one I killed today on
gangling
the way
one.
over here.
Yeah, those are, I would see one at least like once a day, especially like driving to work. I remember one time looking in the rearview mirror and I just saw one coming down like in a movie. Like,
Oh, Jesus.
Because you know, like the big back windows all lit up.
Yeah, yeah.
I just see.
Oh, dude, I'd fucking crash if I saw that.
Yeah.
Just let go. Who cares what happens? Get that thing off of me.
Yeah.
Let Jesus take the wheel.
That's a good video.
God.
That's funny.
Speaking of which, my boss still listens to that radio station,
Yeah.
and they're
DJ Kinkalig.
yeah, they've been raising money, like for the past 2 weeks.
Oh, because they're not
Yeah,
like
they're
to support them to keep them going type
yeah,
thing.
they're like a NPR kind of.
Yeah.
But that's everything is just find it in your heart. Let Jesus in and
Wait, is that 106 or WJM Jizzle?
106.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, oh, they're asking people to donate $40 a month.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, you can go to the gym twice for that.
Yeah.
Well, it's Christian.
Yeah, that's
They'll,
true.
they'll pay that.
Oh, they'll pay it all day.
Because there's people that like would call in if they were real calls that were like, oh, we can't really afford our rent, but we decided that it's our time to donate to you guys because you're such a like a whatever
Inspiration.
a guidance in our life that
Oh, Jesus.
yeah.
Yeah, some people love it. I know people that are like, this is the best station ever.
Yeah.
And they just listen to it all day.
Just Creed all day.
No, it's
not even Creed. It's like
Creed would be awesome
because that would blow everything else on the water. And Creed isn't that great.
No,
they play the same thing over and over again too, just like any other radio station.
Yeah, but it's all the same Jesus crap.
Yeah.
Well,
the worst is when you're on. Well, I don't know. I don't listen to iPods or anything when I'm in the truck, but I hit the shuffle and I'm trying to find something to listen to, and it lands on 106, and you're like, oh, okay, that's you don't really hear the words, you just hear the beat. You're like, all right, what's this? And you're playing it out, and it's like, Jesus, something, you love me or whatever. I'm like, nope. Next one. I'll go back to the stupid same rap song I heard 100 times.
Yeah.
Jeez, don't get me started.
Yeah, it's some of those songs are actually pretty catchy.
Yeah,
but then like you listen.
Sometimes you get stuck on it, and you're like, and then you actually like come back, and you're like, oh, yeah, I don't want to listen to that.
Yeah. They have a challenge.
I'm not saying much.
They have a 30-day challenge for you to only listen to their station and see how God changes your life.
I tried that with the WJM Jizzle.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. It's the only station I do listen to, but it just drives me the opposite way because I'm like, you're playing all this great music and you're interrupting it with this crap.
It's nothing.
They have prayers and
it's nothing like that.
Yeah.
Like Kankalei will read a passage from like John Paul 369 or whatever.
Yeah. Couldn't be more way off. John Paul. This is Jean-Claude Van Damme 316.
Yeah.
Swift kick to the face he had. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop that.
Yeah.
But so we decided to play a game for the listener here. My brother has a vape, and I'm trying to guess the flavor by the end of the show by just smelling his exhaust here.
My plumage.
So far, it smells to me. I'm in like the buttered popcorn / like vanilla, some sort of a dessert. But
smell that cloud.
Because
Smells like farts.
Is it a food?
Oh yeah, it's food.
Because it almost has like a clean cotton type smell to it.
No, it's food.
Is it am I right with a dessert?
It's not an actual dessert. It's just two simple baking ingredients.
Cinnamon.
Oh.
Fuck.
I had that one this morning. That one was pretty good.
Yeah. So that seems to be the new thing now, man. Is I see everybody with those freaking vapes. And I see, dude, do you know how many vape shops there are on the street I live off of?
Oh, up here, yeah.
Dude, it's unbelievable. And they're everywhere.
When I got that.
Did you go to a legit shop to get that, or do you do online?
Here and there. Certain things I couldn't get, so I bought online. And they were cheaper anyway, but...
Yeah, buy them in bulk and whatever.
When I decided to do the whole quitting smoking...
Yeah.
Switch over to vapor in... I think it was the end of December, January. So when I first started, there was like one place I could go up where I live.
All right.
But now it's been, what, 5 months? Almost 5 months.
Yeah.
There's 4 or 5 that opened in the matter of 4 or 5 months. They're
Holy
everywhere.
crap.
Yeah.
Are they even like any good?
I've been to most of them, yeah, and they're
Pretty
some are better than others. Some have a better like storefront. Some have a better like service counter.
Yeah.
Better tasting stations and
yeah, because like even like cigar shops, like you
are
go
flipping over. A lot of the tobacco places I've seen.
Oh really?
It's like tobacco warehouse.
Yeah.
And all they had was like the rolling tobaccos and all this stuff, and then
cigarettes for cheap. Type thing.
Smokehouses and like whatever, for apparel or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like bongs and all that crap.
Oh yeah.
Because everything's tobacco related.
Yeah, the places that would sell like hookahs and glass pipes for tobacco, like you're saying.
Yeah.
And, bongs and shit like that.
For
the head shops. Head shops,
only.
right? Head shops is what they're called.
No, they're not head shops. They're just tobacco. Everything tobacco stores.
Oh, okay.
But you drive by now and it's like tobacco, and then they take like this magnetic sign and it looks like they just stuck it over it, and it says "and vape."
Yeah.
It's a new industry. I think it's gonna.
Oh, it's fucking already unstoppable. It's
yeah.
huge.
I think it'll blow a lot of them out of the water.
Yeah, dude. The
A lot
money
of
in it
companies out of water.
right now, like if you're investing in vape somehow, you're gonna be a millionaire.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's why it's easy. You just open up a store. You get a little 10, even the size of this room.
Oh yeah.
Just get a shitload of juice and a couple parts, and then you just start selling it. It's easy.
Oh, yeah.
Easy turnover.
You into like the modding and all that, the modifiers and making it crazy.
I have one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude,
So I
it's
got
like
my
building
box-
a computer, man.
My box mod,
Yeah.
and then I have a drip mod at the house,
Jesus.
and then this I make my own coils for this thing,
Nice.
so I don't have to buy anymore. I just
What do they burn out?
after a while the wire gets from heating up, it just
Yeah.
gets worn out. So you just switch it out. It's fast. It's easy.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
And the wire's cheap. You can get like 1,000 linear feet for like $10 or something like that. It's cheap.
Nice. Well, I'll keep guessing. It's got to be a vanilla.
Do you want to try it?
Nah.
It'll probably.
Yeah.
Here, let me
What do you do? Push the button? I'll give it a shot.
let me just turn it down a little bit.
Oh, I can handle it.
All right, then I'll leave it up then. So it's nice about this. I have variable.
And it all run. What does it run on?
Variable
Battery or you
voltage.
recharge?
Yeah, this is a rechargeable battery. But like, I was at a higher wattage with the last stuff I had.
And what? That just burns hotter. It
Yeah, it
gives
just
you
it goes real fast. Like it heats up quicker and gets more vapor.
yeah.
But I had it like 40 watts with what I had, the juice I had earlier.
Yeah.
Because like you can run it higher, but I still had like good flavor and stuff. This one that I have in here now, it seems to, the higher it goes, the more, like the less flavor you get. So I turned it back down.
Oh, I see.
So I turned it back down to 30 watts. Yeah, there's no nicotine in that one right now.
So what do you do?
Just grab the
This guy?
yeah,
You just push it when you want
just
to.
push it and inhale.
There's no way to fuck it up, right?
No, you can't fuck it up. I told you.
It's apple.
No, it's not. Good guess though, because I had apple earlier.
Right?
I had apple cinnamon earlier.
Yeah, maybe you should have turned that down. Jesus Christ.
It's good though.
Well, I didn't really get to taste it much, but I would say
Is it brown sugar?
I'm curious to try it again because
I'll find this.
so you all right, just so I get this right. Now you're turning down how hot it gets. So you get less vapor. So it doesn't burn as hot.
Yeah, I'm turning down the wattage so it doesn't. The higher the wattage, the faster it goes. You only need a little bit.
See, I'm getting like an apple cinnamon.
That's what I had earlier, so I don't know how you would get that.
I don't know. Let me sit on it for a little bit. Apple cinnamon.
Yeah, that's definitely what I had earlier, so maybe get some residue because I just filled it before I came. But it's nice though, right?
Yeah, that is nice. That's a good feel.
So what kind is that one?
What?
Or is it just like totally
Yeah, I don't mean to bring
custom?
down the show here with a.
This is yeah, I mean, they could talk about it all day. There's so many shit out there. It's like you walk in the store and you're like, holy fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they got pretty much every flavor known to man now.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be surprised. One I've been looking for. I haven't really.
Coffee.
No, I have had coffee and coffee ice cream.
Ooh, coffee.
Pretty good.
Coffee ice cream. Is there anything better? I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah. This is, I don't know the lingo. This is a variable wattage box mod. This is a sub-ohm tank, which gets even more. You have
So that, like, I think I know your question because that's always been my biggest thing is like when I go into a shop and I want to go buy one.
Yeah, like let's say I want
there's no name brands. Right?
Oh, okay.
Or what do you?
No, that's what I was asking. Like,
there are name brands like this. People that make this actual atomizer here.
Yeah.
They're all Japan companies, of course.
Yeah.
But they can do it and pump it out fast enough. But they're huge companies, and they're mass producing thousands and thousands of this one thing.
Yeah.
And shipping it everywhere.
So you pretty much just go in there and buy like a pre-made vapes, basically, like vape pen or whatever they're called.
Yeah, you can go from all the way down to.
You can't be like, yo, give me this itemizer, give me this box setup, you know.
Yeah, you can do that.
And it would all make sense, you know.
Yeah, you can do that.
Or you just give them a price range and be like, yo, build this.
You can go by price, or you could just say fuck price. I like that one. I want this one. I want this. I want to be able to do this.
Yeah, because I know the big thing is like, dude, if you got a cloud, if your cloud's huge, you're like, you're big on the streets, man.
My dripper. So every like 10 times I inhale or whatever, I have to refill it. It like comes off. I drip it, fill it back up, the cotton back up, put it back on. Crank that thing to 50, 60, 70 watts. It just. And it just blow you out of the room.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Dude, if I remember when that was like first coming out, like I would go on YouTube and they have legit like cloud contests. People would just sit there, just inhale for days, and then they just like let go of like a legit, like, dude, you can't even see their face anymore. It's just like giant white cloud.
Jeez.
It's fucking nuts, man. And they're just sitting in the little vape shops having cloud contests.
Oh my god. The vape shop I go into, now there's no like fan.
Oh.
At least the last one I was in, it had like an exhaust, so like all the stuff would go up and out.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. So you got 30 of those people with box mods just sitting there, because it's like a lounge too. So you can sit, watch TV, eat, do whatever you want. And all 30 people are just sitting there with the same thing. And you walk in there, you can't even see across the store.
It's like a haze.
You're like just swimming through this stuff. You're like, where's the retail counter?
Yeah, just get out of here. Like you're swatting flies. Just
All you would need is like one of those little desk fans.
just to cut through.
That's all you would need to cut through.
Excuse me, I'm coming through.
Oh, geez, it's bad.
Oh, man.
Nothing. I'm like, how can they? They're just sitting in this film all day.
I mean, I go to like cigar lounges and luckily,
It smells good.
Yeah.
It's like all these flavors mixing together.
See, I would think you get enough flavors, it would just smell like fucking trash bag in there. You'd be like, ooh, key lime. Ooh, you know?
Everything's kind of mixed in.
Is that what that is? Key lime pie?
No.
Fuck. It had a lime thing to it. I don't know.
I don't know, buddy.
It's another downer. Oh.
It's very basic. It's a very basic flavor. There's 2 ingredients. You may have got the cinnamon and apple from the one I had previously, because sometimes it just doesn't leave the wick. But
Chocolate?
no.
I don't know. I keep getting like weird aromas. And I'm not going to go on with this because the listener's probably pissed. Like, all right, who gives a fuck what he's smoking? But, all right.
But I've had some people like, and not to continue what we were talking about. But
No.
I'd have like a weird flavor in there. Like it's like brown sugar, vanilla, like milk, like graham cracker. No, they're all mixed together. It's all one flavor.
Yeah.
So it's like graham cracker, it's like it's like all
like a
baked.
s'more.
Yeah, it's like s'more-ish and
Gingerbread cookie.
no.
Fuck. That'd be a good one, though.
But anyway, I've had like 6 flavors in one to make one flavor, because that's the way they mix it. So I will using it, and then one person's like, I smell brown sugar. I'm like, yeah, I have in here. Oh, and then this next person walks by and they're like, oh, I smell something. What is that? And I'm like, I don't know. What do you smell? And they're like, kind of like a toffee flavor. I'm like, yeah, that's in here. So it's like,
damn.
people, some, like, you might smell one thing, he may smell another thing. It's weird.
Yeah.
But, like, I've seen brown sugar really picks up. A lot of people pick it up real quick because I got, like, oh, is that molasses?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. It kind of had, like, a little Adam Sandler vibe to it.
Yeah. But
Is it brown sugar?
No.
damn. Well, we'll keep guessing.
Next time I come over, I'll bring the dripper.
All right.
Because you can take one thing, look at it, smell it, drip it, and you're like, yep, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So one thing I've been looking at, and I don't want to go on about this, but I'm gonna, is they have the huge like hookah vape now.
Yeah, I want to get one of those.
The friggin', it's like a legit wand, like a hookah hose, but without the hose, just the big wand. It's made by Maya, I think, and they got all the hookah flavors from like Starbuzz and all those guys.
Yeah.
Dude, they're like, I want it because you can get the no nicotine and still be able to smoke the hookah anytime you want. You know.
Because I've seen. So say like you just got a hookah thing.
Yeah.
So you know how it has that cone on top, where you put your foil and then you put all your tobacco in.
Yeah. We actually did. You should. Me and Ryan have one. You should come over.
But you have your little bowl with, and then
Yeah.
the ceramic thing on top, where you put all the
coals,
and all that. Well, you know when you take it off, you just have like a little opening, like a tapered opening.
Yeah.
Well, they make a vapor. It's like a big cylinder,
What?
and it slides into that tapered hole. And then when you rip your tube
With the water.
When you rip your tube,
Yeah.
it goes. The way it works is like the air pulls down on the vaporizer, and it makes electrical charge because the way when it draws, so it comes down, makes electrical charge, and makes vapor. And then goes right through the water and then right through the tube. And then as soon as you stop, it stops. And as soon as you inhale, it goes.
So wait, what is the cartridge filled with juice?
Yeah, it's like this mug size. You put like a bottle of juice in there.
Damn.
It fits right on top, and then when you inhale, it sets it off, and it just makes vape.
I know what I'm getting next.
Yeah, I'm like, where do I get a hookah, and where do I find?
Oh, dude,
one
I
of
got a
these?
hookah. I just need that fucking attachment, man. Hell yeah.
I think the last one I saw was like over $100, but
Oh Jesus. Well, the wand thing I was talking about wasn't even two. So I was like,
but it's like that
Jesus.
big. You can get like, I forget what it was, like 10 ounces of juice or something in it.
damn, that's like fuck. That's gonna last you.
But you can
Couple
hook.
hours.
I've seen them hook 4 or 5 hoses, and just people are just using it. Boom, boom, off the same thing.
Damn.
And it just rips. I was like, that's the next thing.
That's the next thing. That's pretty dope. I
And
bet
they're just holding it, like, sometimes
because with hookahs, with like coal and
you
sheesh,
go too long and it gets hot. And then
no,
I'm just
only
saying
at first.
in the vapor,
Oh, in the vape,
if you go too long, you may get a dry hit where it just like
you kind of burn it out.
it's like you're just burning cotton right in your throat, and you just But this, you can just keep going and going and going and going because it's just the way it works, and the water cools it, so it never gets hot, and it's always good.
Yeah, because even with like a regular hookah, you could just take a hit for days as long as you can hold it.
Yeah.
you could just bubble it up, and that's what I love about them is you get massive clouds. You got enough coals on the thing.
Yeah.
Because that's
And
the
they
fun.
did tobacco in this put together, like they did a comparison, and they're like it's the same thing.
Damn.
But there's no nicotine. There's no, the flavors, you can do any flavor you want.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's turning into a big.
Oh yeah. And honestly, I think people are just straight up sick of smoking.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
I love it. As much as
No, not smoking in general. Just smoking shit, literally, like that's in
Oh,
a
yeah,
cigarette, like tar, all the chemicals, people are also at the same time, they can't do vaporizers because they're so used to smoking those flavors, the shitty, the tar, the chemicals, they get so used to that flavor and taste that it's hard for them to switch over,
Yeah.
because they're not getting the same effect, But, dude, but then there's the other half that are so sick of it that they're like, I just need nicotine because I'm addicted, clearly, and this is a safer, better way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Although, I mean, they are kind of like, you know, they're obviously finding some things wrong with vaporizers and certain juices.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Yeah.
what are you going to do? You know, it's
There
still
are-
safer than fucking...
There are the bad guys out there that are just putting it out there to make money.
Which is probably the fucking
Yeah,
shitty
but-
gas.
Those are the gas
station
station
shitty
ones.
ones.
Those are the ones that were all in the news. Those are the ones that were causing problems. Because you don't know what it is. It's just they give you, oh, here's the refill. Here's the refill. You don't know what's in there.
It's the same companies that are giving you Marlboro. You
Yeah.
know, they're like,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to fucking die. I want you to keep fucking smoking this shit. You know, they don't. It's just like craft beer and you know the same thing. They don't want you to have the stuff that's better. They want you to keep smoking or drinking their same shit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's fucking big corporations, man.
Yeah.
Walmart.
Yeah, you just do whatever makes you happy. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, man. Honestly, it seems like people are happier because they can, like you said, flavors. And I noticed, I feel like I went over one time and Dad had one too, right?
Yeah, I gave him my older one because I went and stepped up to it. Obviously, I'm on the progression where I ended up making my own shit.
Yeah.
But you can start out where I started out and spend $40 and get a pen and just do it. So unfortunately, his died.
Oh,
The
really?
battery.
I mean, our father is like diehard cigarette guy. Like he's been smoking 2 packs a day type thing.
Yeah.
Did he actually take to it, or was he kind of like on the fence? I mean, he's a tough guy. He's not into technology or like.
He did take to it, but then he kind of was just like, and just started to keep smoking. I'm like, just don't smoke for 2 weeks, because after 2 weeks, you can smell, you can taste, you can.
What a glorious thing.
Yeah, you can actually live and breathe, and it takes 2 weeks to actually feel a change.
Yeah.
And I'm like, just do 2 weeks with this. You know, I had him set up where he had a good nicotine level so he wouldn't feel withdrawals and all that shit.
Yeah.
And he did it for like 3 days, and it was like, just back
Yeah.
to cigarettes. They're easier for you, I guess. And then he keeps complaining that I gotta quit smoking.
Yeah. Well, he tried the whole roll your own thing. That lasted like half a year. And then he gave that up. And But, whatever. At least he
Anyway,
tried.
we already spent like 25, 30 minutes talking, if not more, on this. So yeah, just do what makes you happy out there.
Hell yeah.
If you want to smoke cigarettes, I love smoking cigarettes. Fucking go for it. You know?
Yeah.
But obviously,
Well,
I was tired of going out at work and smoking in the rain and the snow and
right.
having to go outside and like exile yourself.
Now, have you been? That's kind of also been a big controversy. Is more and more places are like no vaping inside. That's like
Yeah, I've seen
becoming
that.
a bigger thing. Like people
Yeah.
are catching on. They're like, hey, they're not in our establishment type thing. So have you noticed it's harder? You still got to go outside. It's harder to find a place. You can't just pop it out in Walmart. Well, fuck Walmart. But you know what I mean?
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't just pop it out like in a restaurant and be like,
I do
I
it.
need a drag.
I just take a drag and I'm like,
Yeah.
but it's not. People are like, well, what's that smell? But they don't really.
Yeah. I think it's more accepted now.
I
It's
did it
more
one
known.
time. I forget where it was. I was in. Where was it? I think it was in the one over by the chopper there in town.
Oh, yeah. The friendlies there.
No, not next to Friendly.
Oh,
yeah.
the wooden guy.
Yeah, I was, and we were sitting like kind of on an aisle, and there was like people across from us at the booth. So you're like, I don't know why they would place seats there, but you're staring at someone in a fucking booth.
Oh, I know those little fucking side seats.
The
with
side
the
seats.
with the
You're
chairs.
sitting there.
Yeah,
There's
it's
a
the
fucking
worst.
booth right
even
there,
pay
and people.
attention.
You're just watching people shove food in their mouth. I'm like, this is the worst seat ever.
Yeah.
But anyway, I had the thing in my pocket, and I'm like, I was drinking, and I'm like, hey, I want a little hit here.
Yeah,
and I was like, and I just held it in a little bit and put it back in my pocket, and then I was just like, and the people that were eating were like, what the fuck?
Not in our establishment.
No, the people that were eating in the booth next to across from
Yeah.
us, they're just like, what happened?
The
Ate a
fried nigga.
jalapeno.
And then we just paid and just left.
Yeah. Oh man, I think that guy's on fire over there.
Yeah, but I don't really have. I've downgraded myself, so I don't really
Yeah.
need the urge. If I'm sitting here for like 10 hours and I couldn't do it.
Well, that's good.
I can get away with
Because
it.
you used to be pretty
Yeah, I love
I mean, you don't have to talk about it, but
I love cigarettes.
yeah. I mean, that was why I got the e-cigar. You know, I mean, I talked about this plenty, but it's just, you know, I love smoking, but cigars are fucking terrible for you, and you smell like it for 4 days afterwards.
And plus, I would just, cigars aren't any better. They say because you don't inhale them. Well, as a smoker, I inhale them. So I'm like,
I noticed that with
cigarettes and stuff. It's naturally just inhale and that's it. You inhale it, and you're just like, okay, whatever. So you're just ruining yourself for no reason because your body just goes, okay, drag, inhale, drag, inhale.
Yeah, but I noticed that like with the e-cigar, it wasn't the same. I didn't get the throat hit. I didn't get the overall.
Yeah,
you get that light bit of heat from the actual cigar, and it just warms you up, and it's like
I would
flavor
kill that thing in like a day.
Yeah,
the disposable ones, I would just.
But like we were talking, the more you smoke it, then it's like you're sucking on the end of a fog machine because it's so dry and shitty quality smoke. Like I even bought the best kind you could get, and
I was gonna say, I wonder if they make one like that,
like a cigar flavor.
Yeah,
Cubano. Do they have that?
I have.
Well, that's the thing. I got the bold Cuban cigar flavor, and dude, it tasted. You had it. It was like a.
It was like chocolate.
Yeah, it was like a chocolate dessert. Like this does not taste like a cigar at all. I want to throw it against the wall.
When I first switched over, they make tobacco they make tobacco flavors.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, switching. Maybe I'll get the tobacco. So I got the tobacco. Yeah, it tastes like. It's not really like a burning cigarette. It's more like if you just smelled the cigarette or the cigar. So I'm like, okay, the similar. Whatever.
You know what?
But then the world opened up and was like, oh, I can get this flavor and this flavor and this flavor, and I haven't even used the tobacco flavor because I'm like, I want fucking coffee ice cream.
Yeah. But yeah, I think. Oh, now I lost my train of thought looking for that clap. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we can find you something.
No, it's just I don't even know what I'm gonna say.
Coffee ice cream.
Coffee ice cream.
That's so good. That was and I got a big jar of it too.
Nice.
So I killed that in like 2 weeks. I killed it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, www.GeepandGam.com.
That's right. You can find everything there.
If you're vaping out there, send these guys a message and tell them what you're rocking.
Oh yeah, we want to know what you're vaping is.
What's
all
your
about.
box mod?
Oh yeah. Wow, wow, wow.
I like when I talk like that because I can hear.
Oh yeah.
It's like sexy voice.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hello, ladies.
Oh.
That's right.
Let me hear about your box mod.
It's more like taking a shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Put all three of those together real quick. You got yourself a party.
Oh yeah. So
anyway, how was your weekend? Let's get off the old vaping.
Well, one thing
train.
I had just real quick as a little anecdote here. I don't even know if it is, but me and Ryan went out for lunch. He usually goes to a Dunkin' Donuts, double dizzle there. So we were on our way back, and we were on like a.
He goes there for lunch.
Yeah, he gets.
You can find something way better.
He must still be smoking regular cigarettes, right?
Oh yeah, he's a Newport diehard.
Yeah, so he can't taste nothing anyways.
Newport menthol, bro.
I'm not even gonna say what.
Yeah, save that comment, bud, because I know where you're going.
The old mint.
This isn't a David show, so let's keep.
Yeah, it's not a David show. It's a mint.
Anyways, so we were on our way back, and we see this. We pull up to like a stoplight, and I look over, and there's this SUV. And pulling up to it, I'm like, oh, SeaWorld. Huh. we're pretty far from the ocean here. What the hell is there? A SeaWorld freaking
Was it? Oh, it was a lettered up truck.
yeah, it was like graphics on the side, and it was like a giant whale, and it said SeaWorld. And I was like, all right, man, that's kind of cool. And then like, Ryan's kind of talking to me, and I'm sitting there, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, it says SeaWorld on the side real big, and then it says of hurt. So I'm like, hey, does that say what I think it says? And he looks over and he's like, yeah, SeaWorld of hurt. What the? Dude, so I'm like, this can't be right. Maybe like Hartford got cut off or something. But it was, so he zooms in with his phone and takes a picture. And as the thing's like turning, yeah, it legit just says like SeaWorld of hurt. And then on the back it says like Blackfish, like, it was it ended up being like a PETA vehicle.
Yeah.
But I was
one
like,
of the protesters.
yeah, but I was like, dude,
They
at
love
first I was like,
tearing SeaWorld a new asshole every time.
oh yeah. I was like, oh, that cool SeaWorld. Wow, this is great. And then it's like SeaWorld of hurt. And I'm like, what the fuck? It was hilarious. But I'm like, I just laughed. But it was weird to see that like a PETA vehicle driving around, man.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? Where are they going? Because they are nowhere near any SeaWorld type.
Yeah.
Were they heading south? The old
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah, they were going that
or
way.
north. We go hit the old Boston Aquarium.
Ooh, the old Boston
Well,
Aquarium.
they don't really have
yeah.
big whales, do they?
No.
I was pissed about that when I went up there.
Did you?
Spent 50
How'd you like it?
$50. So it was $100 for 2 people.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And I walked around in like an hour, and I'm like, that's it.
See, now, you said you listened to the past episodes.
Yeah.
So if you ever do that again, I recommend that City Pass.
Yeah, I will get the city pass.
It was $50 for 4 guy. Like, it's too much to do in one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Did you
told
ride the
Laura
old
about
duck
that.
boat? I love the duck boat.
No, but with that, though, you get it like half price. Or you get some sort of discount.
The duck boat's awesome.
Yeah.
Spend the extra money, do the longer tour because it's over like that.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well,
I
there's
picked you
some-
up right in front of the aquarium. There's a
Yeah.
duck boat spot. I just was like, walked out, and I was like, let's get on this thing. And we went all the way around down the river and shit. I'm like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is awesome. I got to drive it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
You got to drive it?
I got to drive it in the water.
Oh.
But you like turn the wheel. He's like, all right, go this way. And you turn the wheel, and it just keeps going, and you just don't go anywhere. Because like the rudder, it just doesn't,
Yeah.
it has to like, I don't know. It's old school technology. I guess it just doesn't turn that
Yeah.
great. So you're just doing this. But on land, we were ripping around. It was fun.
Yeah, those are awesome looking vehicles.
Oh, yeah. It's good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to do that. I'm telling the lady about it. Nice
Yeah.
weekend in Boston.
Do it.
Yeah, do the IMAX movie, too.
Oh, of course. Wouldn't miss it.
Yeah.
Lewis
Speaking
and
of which-
Clark Expedition.
Jurassic Park's coming out this summer.
Oh, I can't
Couple
wait.
months.
I can't wait, bud. Can't wait. And the new Terminator.
Yep.
Looks fucking good.
I
Dude,
don't know.
it looks fucking good, man. I only watched one trailer because I already have a rule that I don't watch trailers in general.
I watched the trailer, but someone like edited it to make it funny. It
Oh,
was pretty,
see?
it was pretty good. I was like, "Wow, this movie's weird," and then I realized that someone edited an other film.
Oh, really?
So I was like, "Wow, that guy's in this movie again?" And I'm like, "Oh wait, they just put the old shit in with the new shit."
Oh.
It was good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. They got the T800, which I don't know why they would downgrade from the T1000, but we'll see.
T800. Is it a basic skeleton, like the original #1?
No, because
he
he's the T600.
Oh, he's a 600.
He's a 600, so it's in between the two guys. So I don't know what
The metal guy was 1,000.
he was the T1000, and then T800 is gonna be. I don't know if he's more advanced. He didn't look more advanced.
What was the chick one? She was a T what?
Well, now that's a spoiler. 'Cause I don't know.
There was a third one.
Oh! I thought you meant the chick. Wait.
The chick Terminator in T3.
Oh, I don't remember T3.
I
Man.
don't know her number.
Rise of the Machines. I probably watched that once and was like, "This is garbage."
Yeah. And they had the guy all coked out. What's the guy from the kid from the first one? He looked all coked out in
yeah.
the third one. He's like, I'm back.
John Connor.
John Connor just sitting in a 7-Eleven blowing lines for his whole life after fucking T2.
It's like, what? I fucking destroyed it, man.
Yeah, just wasted.
I melted it, bro. Spoiler alert, by the way, if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's a good one. I'd go get it.
Oh, T2 is the greatest movie I ever made.
No, not T2, T3. It's definitely a watch. 50-year-old Arnold. Oh, yeah.
Dude, it wasn't that recent.
No.
T3? He wasn't 50 years old back in T3 days.
He's like 60, isn't he?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Like early 2000s.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
He came back as the regular T1 or whatever it was from
T600.
T600.
I really hope I'm right because I'm very confident. I'm pretty sure.
He came back.
Yeah.
And then they sent the lady Terminator back.
See, I don't remember. I gotta check.
The storyline is way out there, and it like loops back through.
You know what's blinding me is the Christian Bale one. Because like whenever I try to think of Rise of Machines, I think of that recent
the Salvation.
Terminator Salvation. That gets
I forgot
that's
about that
stuck
one.
in my head because it was so good.
So they're coming out with a fifth one then.
Yeah, it's a fifth one. If you don't count Sarah Connor Chronicles and all the TV bullshit
No,
they did.
no, don't count that. But I didn't even know there was a fourth one.
Dude, Terminator Salvation. That came out
was
what? Like
2010-ish?
yeah,
Somewhere around
Christian
there.
Bale. Dun dun dun. It's like they oh man. It was pretty
I'll put it
a
on
lot
the
of
list.
people hated it. I thought it was a pretty fucking badass
I thought
movie.
it was pretty good.
It's just like the one that's coming out now. People too stuck with these two perfect movies here, and they're
You can't beat 1 and 2. I'll tell
no
you.
1 and 2, dude. Honestly, Terminator 1 is like one of the next to Jaws is like one of the greatest horror movies ever made.
Yeah.
It's some fucking scary shit, man. You got this guy coming after this chick, just you can't stop the fucker. Except that one dude with the shotgun in the long trench coat. He's a badass. I
Yeah.
don't remember his name, but
John's father.
yeah. Fucking
I took
beast.
me this long to figure that out. I was like, I just watched the first one, watched the second one, and then I happened to watch them a couple more times.
yeah.
And then I watched 2, and they're like, yeah, when this guy did this, that's your father. I was like, oh, it makes sense.
Oh yeah.
So they came back because he wasn't a machine.
Yeah, because he came back and
the Protector
fucked Sarah
wasn't a
Connor, Sarah Connor in the first one, and they make John Connor,
Yeah.
but he dies, and then the whole second movie is just the two of them. And then she tells him
Yeah.
about like, oh, your dad was one of the greatest fighters during the war.
Because I forget he was mortal.
Yeah,
Just a normal person.
yeah, because he comes back. Well, if you remember in the first one, because I watched them both recently, so I remember all this again.
I haven't seen him in so long. I can't.
If you remember in the first one, when Arnold shows up, the T600, and like in the electricity, he just gets up and he's like, boo-doo-doo, you know, he just fucking walks. But when the mortal guy comes back in the electricity, he's all like fucked up because he, time travel. He's just immortal, so he gets all beat up from it. But
Yeah. He didn't fare well through that whole movie.
no, he got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
But then again, he was fighting Schwarzenegger the whole movie with a shotgun.
The original Schwarzenegger.
Dude, there was nothing sicker than him in the trench coat, just holding the shotgun by his side and just a little bit poking out, and he would just fucking whip it out and just BASH! Fucking blast him away. Oh, greatest movie ever made.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Love him. But yeah, where are we at
Ooh,
here?
yeah.
Because I did have a game which might take a while. We're at about an hour.
1 hour?
What do you guys? You got anything? I mean, you said you
He
had
still got a weekend.
No,
The
I
fucking
talked
vape
about
thing
my-
really buried us.
No,
no,
it's
I
great,
thought-
dude. We don't talk about shit like that.
No, my weekend was a dog.
If you want to go into furnaces, we can.
Yeah.
I'm getting mine hooked up.
Yeah.
Oh, did you get a new one?
No.
You haven't had it hooked up this whole
I'm
time?
doing my own sound. Woo. My pants.
We get a
No,
stiffy
no, I
for
had it in
furnaces.
the basement and just fucking never had time or money. So it's
So
just,
you haven't been rocking a furnace this whole time.
no, just a regular oil.
So what are you doing?
Wait, how do you burn the oil?
Yeah.
You need a
In my-
furnace to burn
Well,
the
the
oil.
oil furnace, but not the wood furnace.
Oh,
all right.
the
Oh.
wood furnace.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull that. I'm gonna pull that bitch out of the
Oh, you're gonna
basement.
go solo on wood then.
No. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try next year.
Well, okay. So what kind of furnace is it?
It's like the super efficient. Because I brought it up a long time ago and I didn't know enough about it. Because you were telling me about it and you're like the master furnace man.
Yeah.
So it's like a super efficient. Like you only need a couple logs and that shit burns like at 1200 degrees.
Yes, it's
type
a indoor wood furnace.
thing. Hooks up to your
hooks up to your forced hot air, which I don't have at my house, but I'm gonna fix that. So it's wood or coal either way. So I just gotta run some vents. Nice. But I'll get into it more detail when I'm closer to even moving it, because it's just been sitting in my basement for 2 years.
Oh Jesus!
Oh Jesus! I swear it sounds like Adam Sandler, like one of his earlier films.
Nah,
a little bit.
It does a
little bit. Like when he's talking to the kid in like Billy Madison, he's like, "Oh, get the lunchbox."
I see you, Mr. Penguin.
Stay in
school for as long as you can.
You know that's the best part with the fat kid just jiggling
his cheeks.
Those are both on Netflix, by the way. I watched those recently. So.
Yes, I own them.
Yes,
on Blu-ray.
I own them on VHS and DVD.
What's a VHS?
Yeah, what's that?
The couch. The couch.
What the fuck you
Well, anyway, I'll tell you.
Yeah, you got to come back and school us on that.
Well, hold on. So is it just a wood furnace, or is it one of those combos?
No, I didn't. Those are too expensive.
All right.
So it's just straight wood. It's got a huge firebox. You can put a 30-inch log in there. It's like I think the door is 12 by 12 with a 30-inch length on there. Fucking thing's gonna pump some heat. Whoop whoop whoop. The furnace rating is for 3,800 square feet. It'll make a 3,800 square foot house 80 degrees.
Jesus.
And I'm gonna pump it into 1,000.
Yeah, you're only gonna have to burn a couple of logs.
Yeah. I'm gonna open all the windows in the middle of winter and I heat the outside. I'm gonna have that much extra.
It's just radiating heat like a giant circle around you.
Yeah.
All the snow's melted for like...
Yeah, you ain't gonna have to shovel the driveway.
20 feet diameter.
And it does have a hot water attachment, so I can heat hot water up to it and maintain it.
Be careful with that. Don't do that yourself, though.
No.
Because that can explode.
Well, it's a maintainer.
All right.
So if your firebox is at whatever temperature, like 200 or 150, it just maintains the furnace, so the furnace doesn't have to kick on.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. Right. And you can put a dump in, so if it gets too hot, it just...
Yeah.
Yeah. But you could, if you wanted to, run a channel to the driveway and melt that snow.
Dude, that's the new thing, man.
I would think that'd be super dangerous. You'd just...
Damn.
Sorry.
You'd get, black ice.
Oh, yeah.
Melt it all and then...
No, it's constantly...
all you have to do, all the time.
Yeah,
radiant heat. You don't have to make it 50 degrees, 40 degrees, and it just would melt, and then the sun.
Can you do that with tar though, or does it have to be that like cement block, like square shit?
You could do it. Any hard surface, because you just heat the ground underneath it.
But you would have to rip up your whole fucking driveway.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying you could do it.
You would have to repave, which is like probably $5,000.
Yeah, more than that.
More than that.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you could if you had no driveway.
Yeah, if you were building new,
like
building new, that you already should do it because there's nothing.
Same with the on the roof to prevent ice damming.
I never had those.
The electric wires on the roof. It seems to be the new thing.
Never had ice dams this winter.
Oh well. Someone's lucky over here.
South facing.
South. Yeah, but then the other side of your house has to be.
No snow.
Only one side of the house.
Well, only one side faces south.
Come on, guys.
Bear with me here.
An ice dam this big. That's it. It was just in the eave where the sun didn't hit. But other than that, black roof all winter.
Go. Nice.
Oh, did you clear it?
No.
You didn't roof rake at all?
I just go in and out of the house. Do the driveway and go back inside. That's it.
Jeez.
Lucky bastard.
Yeah.
We had a lot of trouble this year.
I heard.
We've talked about it.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about did you hear how Laura's dad brought over that huge flamethrower thing?
Yeah, those are awesome.
Dude, it's fucking sick.
They're good for weeds, too.
I bet. Crabgrass? Not anymore.
Like on the sidewalk, that grow through the...
I never even thought about that.
Torches. Torch it and salt the earth.
Salty earth. A brutal thing. So yeah, I don't know. You got anything else you want to bring up or talk about? Or
No, I mean, I watched that new McConaughey movie, but we don't gotta get into it.
Which one's that?
Yeah, which
Because
one?
I just watched a new McConaughey movie.
The astronaut one.
All
Yeah,
right,
I
all
did.
Right, all right. Oh, Interstellar.
Yeah.
Interstellar.
Ah.
I'm glad they loop back at the
Yeah.
end.
Spoiler alert.
No, because the whole movie, you're like, I really hope they address this. Because it was
Oh.
just a random thing that they did.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, they really should address this.
Wait, which thing?
And then they did at the end. So you're like, okay, it makes sense.
Are you talking about the? It's been a while. So I saw it in the theaters.
Oh,
Oh.
that's what
Yeah.
the part I was thinking at least.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I hope they, because they're like, this happens. I'm not trying to give it away, but they're like, this happens, and then he goes to space.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, what happened with all this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, same with like the sand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at first I was like, that's a weird how he like his career is, like
It was pretty cool, the whole
Yeah.
time difference, though. That was pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a smart movie, man. That was the first movie where I like, I was like challenged to sit there and like figure it out, and which I obviously couldn't, but like it was just like had me thinking from the start of the movie to the end. It was freaking awesome.
But it's, at the end, it's one of those, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And it didn't seem like almost 3 hours.
No,
I know.
Because like when we rented it from Redbox, or the wife did.
I didn't even know. I'm like, let's just do it and play it.
But she didn't know either. I don't think she rented it, and I got home from work. She's like, I got a movie for tonight, and I was like, cool, which one? And so she told me, and I was like, all right, cool. I think Andrew said that was a long one, and she's like, yeah, looks like it's almost 3 hours. I was like, Jesus,
I didn't know.
thinking I was
until,
gonna fall asleep.
I
you know?
didn't know how long it was until we got at least 2
You're just
hours
sitting
into
there.
it. And I was like, okay, what fucking time is it? Because
Yeah.
we started at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and it was like, okay, what time is it? It's already 10 o'clock. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be over.
Yeah,
And it just kept going.
Well, that was like you made that mistake with the Transformers movie. It was like almost 3 hours, and you're like halfway through. I think you guys just shut it off.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm like, thank God. That's why I never watched it.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Because I heard it was super long, and it was
The newest one?
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't
it
watch
was
it.
fucking crap. Unfortunately, it was a Wahlberg movie, but
Oh, boy.
Oh yeah.
See-
That movie was so good, I don't even remember.
so what do you think your like just straight up overall impression, guys, was in Interstellar? Yeah.
Oh, it was a very good,
Yeah,
better than I expected actually.
Yeah.
nice.
It was good. It's not the best movie ever in the world.
No, people are fucking raving, but I'm like,
No,
all
I
right.
wouldn't.
And it's not what the critics are saying.
I stopped thinking about it after like a week. And I was like, okay, oh yeah, that movie came
But
out
it was
this year?
good enough to me where you didn't realize how much time you were sitting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the
Kept
only
you-
time I looked at the clock is because I was like, wow, it just seems like they're still going. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. And then it just didn't pay attention to the
Yeah.
time.
It's
Yeah.
not the type of movie where you're on your phone the whole time type
No.
Because
Yeah.
there are those movies where you're like not paying attention, you're got the phone out or the iPad and you're
Yeah.
you know.
Just sit and watch the whole thing. It was
So
good.
yeah. It's hard nowadays.
It was good, wasn't excellent. That's my rating.
All right.
I didn't expect much.
If you
from
want
it,
to
so
spend
like I
3
said.
hours watching a movie, go for it.
Yeah.
And if you're into space,
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
stuff like that,
Black
it's-
holes.
it's definitely
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And the whole the whole space travel thing was pretty cool. And I like
Nice.
the time difference stuff, and that's good.
I mean, I kind of alluded to it earlier when we were talking Terminator, but just real quick, I watched Jaws for like the first time.
Oh, really?
Well, I remember
first time.
watching it as a kid, but I don't know, like some of it kind of looked familiar, but like when
Number
you're
one?
a kid and you're watching, yeah, the first one. When you're like a kid watching movies on TV, especially a movie like Jaws, who knows what number it was? So like this is the first time I like, and it's been a long time coming that I just sat down, got on Netflix, rented fucking Jaws 1. And wow. That movie not only holds up, but is like one of the scariest and most suspenseful movies still, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like at all times, I'm like sitting there fucking nervous on the couch watching a movie from the 70s. Dude, that movie was fucking phenomenal. And the creature effects, Spielberg nailed those, man. whoever did them.
Yeah.
It's like the original Jurassic Park. You know, they actually practical effects. Everything looked awesome. Not once I was like, oh, that's the fakest shark I've ever seen. It was killer, dude. If you haven't gone back to Jaws, oh yeah.
I have to.
That was like the whole point of the movie was not to show the shark.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
much. And it
you
was
only saw
fucking
the shark like towards the end.
briefly.
It was
like,
just
throughout.
it was just on your emotions where you're like, oh, she's swimming, and then they play the music, you're like, she's gonna be eaten, and then
Yeah, exactly. It was all just suspense, and it was so well
that's what made
done,
it better.
dude. I love when like epic directors like that do like suspenseful horror movies because they're always amazing. You know, like the guy that does Lord of the Rings now, James Cameron. No, not Cameron. Cameron does the explosions.
Isn't Peter something or other?
Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter Jackson, the guy that does all the Lord of the Ring movies, his first couple movies were horror movies. And they are just like, one of them like is a zombie movie called Dead Alive or Brain Dead. And it's like the goriest, like most brutal, but like fucking awesome zombie movie you'll ever watch. Because like he took basically what the extreme he takes for Lord of the Rings, he basically did like in a zombie movie, and it's just fucking killer. So like, I love when big directors like that, and they're starting off and they do like scary shit. It's always good, dude.
Jeez.
But
Speaking of zombies, isn't L.A. Walking Dead starting soon?
In August.
oh,
Oh, is it?
so it's official. They're filming it and all that
Yes.
shit.
I saw one preview.
So that'll be better. So you don't have to wait so fucking long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you kind of get that in between.
You get a
Yeah.
break, but you get
Now,
a whole new season.
We've
and a whole
talked
new-
about this, I think. I want to know your opinion on it, and I'm sure the listener does too. Do you think that having so much of it, not that it, I mean, it might be already, but do you think it will kind of drench? That's not the right word. What am I? Oversaturate you with, just zombies to the point where you're just like, all right, I'm sick of this. By the time the regular Walking Dead comes back, you'll just be like, oh, well, I just watched a full season of this. You think you'll get tired of it
Well,
being.
as,
You were raving Saturday night about how great the last season was, but
as a TV watcher, I actually pay to watch TV.
that sucks.
So you don't. So you wouldn't know, but the fucking TV's already saturated with zombie stuff.
Oh,
BB whatever has it. The British channel has one. Fucking
BBC.
TBS has one.
Sci-Fi has
Sci-Fi
one.
has
Z
them.
Nation. There's
They're
the
everywhere.
one of the
It's
girl
the
who
new-
works in the morgue.
Yeah, that one's stupid as all hell. She's like, I know what you're thinking.
I Zombie, I think it's called.
Yeah. So it's already saturated,
Yeah.
and they're all crap. So if you have something that, if I have to wait 2 months and I get to see whole new people,
Yeah, different characters.
new characters, and they're going more in depth to how it started and it's more beginning. Because like in the regular Walking Dead, they're just like, they're zombies. This is the life you're living. This one, it progresses through normal life, everyday life, into the zombie world.
Nice.
So you're gonna get like a whole probably season of people just fighting off infected people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and trying to escape all those. And I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
Why.
kind of where now like the regular Walking Dead is more. They're past like the raw survival stage, and now it's all about the drama. Whereas they're gonna, like you're saying, they're gonna start in LA back with the, boom, it just happened.
Yeah, even
I need to
before
find
that.
my group. I'm fucked type
Yeah.
thing. So
I don't know
guess,
why you would pick LA because that's like the worst place to be
Well,
during an
dude,
apocalypse.
honestly,
That's probably why.
think about how great of a show that's going to be, because think about what the most populated city in America. I'm pretty sure
Besides
to
New York,
Yeah,
yeah.
besides
Yeah.
New York. Fucking, as opposed to rural Alabama where there's not a lot of people. 5 times the zombies, 5 times the brutality.
It better be good.
It'll be like, remember, and this isn't even a spoiler, but the first couple episodes of Walking Dead when they do the tank thing.
Yeah,
And
I hated that season.
well, it was like they were in the city. I think it was like Atlanta.
The first,
And-
the
yeah.
first season.
And he was like, on the horse in the city, and there were just fucking people everywhere. Imagine not being able to get away from that.
I
Yeah.
can't say I hate the whole season
You
one.
can't hate the first season,
I
dude.
can't hate the first season.
it
I
wasn't
hated,
my favorite.
It was not my favorite,
Yeah.
and because they were all like infected zombies, they weren't like zombie zombies.
What do you
Now
mean?
imagine-
Like they were like
rod.
and running and like jumping up on stuff.
Now,
On the first season, when he was in like the city with the horse and stuff, they were just turning and looking. Like it was more infected zombies.
Over the seasons, they seem to have slowed zombies.
They've
that's
got-
huge.
They're starting
They've
to,
got-
Do you know how huge that is?
They've gotten more true zombie, as the seasons go. Like you said.
yeah.
And now they're just like they don't even move. It seems like in the last
Yeah.
season, they're just stand there and they're just like,
Yeah, once
You're
in a
dead.
while they'll like kind of like stumble at you.
yeah.
But that's like that gave me goosebumps thinking about how awesome that is. The fact that throughout the seasons, and most people like I didn't pick up on this, and I'm sure most people haven't. That like the actual zombies are fucking degrading. They're just getting worse and more, like rotting away more and more.
It
Man,
seems like it's easier to kill them too. Like
oh yeah,
they're
Well,
they
they're all
fucking just
mushy.
run by them
Yeah.
like you're
they're all
saying.
mushy now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just-
Wow. I gotta go back. Wow. I never even thought about.
I mean, the first season when he's walking and the lady's like crawling on it, that's like one of the best episodes, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But like when they were in the city, like the guy just like turns and just looks at him and goes like runs,
Yeah.
like a full sprint right after. I'm like, no zombie does that unless they
There's no
portray-
reason they shouldn't though. There's no reason.
No,
they
there's
can't.
no reason they can't. But there was
Dawn of the Dead remake.
yeah, they were infected though.
Yeah.
Not
30 days later.
28 days later.
28
all
days.
the 28 movies.
Yeah.
yeah.
Scariest two movies there
Unless-
is.
The only thing I can think of is they were quick and fast in the beginning because they were trying to show progression.
Yeah, now they just
Now they're just like, okay,
Yeah.
they're all infected.
they're down to original Night of the Living Dead zombies where they're
Yeah.
as long as you can push them out of the way, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only way, which is zombie movies should be made, I don't mean to keep cutting you up, but the way they should be made is like the only way you get bitten is if you're overcrowded or you fuck up. If there's too many of them and you can't handle it, that's when you get bitten. Or you fuck up and fall, or you're just not paying attention, that's when you get bit. And that's how zombies should be, in my opinion, you know?
Yeah.
Although I do like the fucking terrifying run at you full speed.
Oh, I shit my pants.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
fucking
that.
scary shit.
I don't like
Yeah.
the fast zombies.
But no.
Even in the games, like when you play and they're fast
Oh,
zombies,
dude.
and they're just turn and they're running and they're like jumping
Yeah.
and shit. You're like, fuck, I'm dead.
Yeah, that's scary shit, dude.
Especially like in that game you played at nighttime when they're doing
Oh,
nighttime
You
running.
played that shit?
No, I've seen it, but when you're running and
Yes.
it's just like
Yeah,
it's fucking
Dude,
everywhere.
even playing all throughout the game, I was still terrified at nighttime. Even though I had the most powerful weapons, like I would just sit up and just pick them off with guns because I was scared to run through them, dude.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's just scary, man. When they're running at you and you know they're powerful. Oh yeah.
I don't like fast zombies.
No, fast zombies are brutal. But Dawn of the Dead, the remake, is one of my favorites because
Yeah.
that was like when it first came out. I think it was like 2008, 2009. So good. The mall. Fucking chasing when they're trying to get out with the giant truck and they fuck it up and they all you just see them just like notice they're there and they just start sprinting at them. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah.
But anyways. So yeah, for this, we'll get off all this shit.
So what was the original question? Oh, how I felt about it?
Yeah, just what was your overall impression of
I think
Interstellar? Going way back.
we're on to the summer zombie now.
Oh, jeez, I'm going even back. No, yeah. What was your? Do you think
It's a
and
good
you-
idea.
You pretty much did it.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
I'd
Yeah.
like to see Shaq as a zombie.
Oh, that'd be
Oh, yeah.
fantastic.
In a
Well-
Lakers jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Well, that's like the famous Bill Murray
Yeah.
zombie, but it was
Yeah.
fake. But yeah,
Yeah.
Zombieland,
Shaq
another
would be,
one.
Shaq would be good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat your brains. Go get you.
I mean that
Wiggle, wiggle.
Oh yeah.
If he
Got my
did
icy
that,
hot.
I would chain him up like Michonne.
He can never be infected. He's got icy hot.
Just have them with you at all times.
Yeah.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, Shaq, do that wiggle again. Wiggle, wiggle.
But yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of waiting 9 months to watch.
Yeah.
And then they break it
half
twice.
A fucking season.
Yeah, and then
they
you gotta
break
wait
it
2
twice.
months in between.
AMC invented that and they should die for it, man. I fucking hate that shit.
So if you go August, July, maybe 2 months of zombies.
Yeah,
You
'cause
get
every
like,
October, the
2
news-
months off, and then you get another zombie. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I pay for cable so I can watch it that day.
Although, if you have a password, I think you watch it while it's live on AMC.com, right?
Oh, can you?
Yeah, you can, I think.
'Cause same with HBO and Showtime now. Like, she could watch Game of Thrones
That night.
on HBO Go, 9 o'clock as it's happening.
Jeez.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's the big thing right there. Because
Well,
we
fuck
don't need cable, motherfuckers.
I'm fucking canceling that shit.
You don't need it, dude. You got Netflix,
No.
Amazon, Hulu, all that shit.
Yeah.
HBO Go, which is now slowly becoming a service you can buy. It's
I
only
just want sports. That's what some of them
Yeah,
are.
that's.
Some
But
of
even
them are-
then, even if you get like cable, you have to get the next package up to get sports.
Yeah.
Sports Center and all
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, that's exactly. You buy your basic, and then you have to buy this and that and this
Yeah.
and that.
That's why I watch golf. It's
So-
all available on basic channels.
Yeah,
At least the last Sunday round always is.
we'll figure it out. A lot of like
It's a lot of money, man.
this channels, like their sport channels, are going to live streaming stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the thing. There's like 2 or 3 out there that do it.
I think
Yeah, my brother was telling me Comcast does that because they do like the Celtics and stuff.
Yeah,
They just started doing whatever live stream.
yeah.
Still haven't caught it though.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So, I guess we could jump onto this. We don't have to play it, but when we have a guest in here, I usually like to make a special segment, a game, or like like Dave has his word of the day. I think that's it. But so I was thinking. So I was pondering last night, and I came up with a bracket.
Oh Jesus.
So what we're gonna do here is
I'm liking this is where it's going. Right? I like it.
I have a bracket, and we're kind of gonna go match by match.
Is it a death match?
No, and what we're gonna choose is because how this all came about is everybody has talked to somebody, and they always say, "Oh man, pizza, I could live on that shit," or like macaroni and cheese, I could live on that shit. So what I want to decide here is the ultimate gauntlet, the ultimate throwdown. What is the perfect food that you could live on, like actually live on for the rest of your life, and still enjoy it?
Okay.
Doesn't
Can I-
matter. It doesn't matter about nutrients and all that bullshit.
Well, it does. You got to be able to survive on it.
That was going to be one of my questions.
so you got to survive on it, even though it may be junk food. But
A food,
yeah, so you can't live on Snickers.
No, like
you can live on. Snickers.
no. I went with like basic,
See if we can
not
go get
food
a-
groups, but like concepts. Like, so you got to be able to live on it. Something you think you could honestly live on forever and still enjoy it. That's the key. Is you got to be able to enjoy it for the rest of your life.
Next question. Can we break it down and use the ingredients that are in that to make other things?
No, it's got to be that.
So,
Alright,
like,
so-
mac and cheese has
If
to
you
be
said-
mac and cheese.
If you
can't-
said pizza, that you just every day there's a pizza at your door.
that
yeah, you can't
All
like,
right.
take it, roll it into a calzone, or
that is my first match. First match is pizza versus Italian noodle dishes,
Pasta dishes.
pasta dishes.
Fuck the
Alright.
pasta dishes. Pizza.
You think pizza would be a better thing to survive on?
Well, there's a large amount of pasta
yeah.
dishes.
What are you putting in that pasta?
Well, think about it.
Category.
You got like Alfredo. You got
Spaghetti.
spaghetti, which is just meat. Like a meat sauce and noodles. You got
So it's
So,
noodles.
so
and a
it's
sauce.
noodles with some sort of sauce.
pretty much Italian. Think of like you go to an Italian restaurant and you see all the different noodle dishes. Basically that.
Okay, and then your pizza. Can you put toppings on it, or is it?
Oh
Always,
yeah.
always
It's all
just a-
kinds of pizza.
So you can
It's
have
just
it different.
bread, sauce, cheese, any topping you want. What do you think would be a better?
But if I pick cheese pizza, I'm stuck with that forever. Or can I have one this?
No,
day?
no. It's a basic food group. Like, not that it is a food group, but like pizza of all kinds. Not a
Okay.
calzone, but like a pizza, a round fucker with crust,
Any topping you want.
sauce,
Same
cheese,
thing with
any
the pasta
topping.
dish.
What do you think? Yeah, same with the pasta dish.
I would take pizza over pasta dishes.
I think I'd rather live on pizza because pasta you just get overweight and die.
Because
Well, it's-
pasta, it's just carbs and
Well, so
tomato sauce.
So it's pizza, though.
pizza. Pizza is the same thing, but with cheese.
The only thing pizza has
Or you
for
can
it,
chop up cheese and put it in your pasta sauce.
They're pretty much equal.
It's the same
nutrients
thing.
value.
If you break it down to the ingredients, it's the same thing.
Well, the only thing I'm thinking is you could put fruit on pizza.
You can put fruit in pasta too.
It wouldn't taste good though. You have to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah, you got to eat it for the rest of your
You're
life.
so matter of fact when you gotta enjoy it.
You gotta be able to enjoy it.
You got to eat it for the rest of your
Well,
life.
what about like a summer salad? You get raisins, craisins.
We're not in that bracket yet, there, Colin.
Yeah, but that's in a pasta salad though. To me, because like
a little anti-pasta.
no, because like you put the little squiggle guys, and then you got your whatever oils dressing,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
like a pasta salad.
and then like some sort of like nut and like a raisin. You know, it's like a summertime pasta salad.
It's not.
That's
An
why. That's
Italian-
why I'm asking.
No, I'm talking like
Alfredo.
Alfredo chicken
Like
or
the garbage Olive Garden dishes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like penne alla vodka.
Sorry, Olive Garden. You suck.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
All right.
It's
I'd go
frozen.
pizza.
I can taste
You're
the
going
freezer.
pizza?
I'm
Yeah.
going pizza.
Because I was gonna say pasta, because you could always put vegetables and fruit in it, but if we're shutting that shit out,
That would
Alright.
be salad. That would be in your salad because it's pasta salad.
And because it's the obvious answer,
Summer salad.
salad is not on the bracket because salad is like
That's worthless.
that's probably the best. So
Yeah.
I didn't put that on the bracket.
all right,
So pizza wins that round.
I would say so.
Yeah,
Alright.
pizza.
So next one,
Get your pineapple pie.
pineapple pie.
See, yeah.
Next one, seafood or barbecue.
Oh fuck.
Well, what do you consider?
I'm picking barbecue because I can barbecue fucking seafood.
Yeah, you can barbecue seafood. You can barbecue vegetables.
Barbecue is like the basics. It's like ribs, brisket, fucking pulled pork, beans.
I'll be a little overweight, but I'll take the barbecue.
See, that's the only huge negative. Gout. Severely overweight with barbecue.
What are you talking about? You get more gout with seafood.
No, pork and shit, man. You get tons of gout from pork and shit.
That's why you make it one thing here. And
See,
there.
I don't like that because barbecue could be anything.
No, like I'm talking like southern, like the barbecue style. Like I just said, like pulled pork, like the legit what defines not just like barbecue chicken, like or I put barbecue sauce on like shrimps. I mean like the hefty, like you go to a smokehouse and that's what you're getting type thing, like brisket, ribs, the stuff that
in
like,
the South.
the South, the
Yeah.
big
South
stuff.
barbecue.
Like legit shit.
Like Texas barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue. Go scuba diving.
I go scuba diving. Scuba diving.
I'd have to go.
That's
seafood.
a throwback.
So seafood being like pretty much lobster, fishes, but that's all you're eating. The only greens you're getting would be like seaweed, which is really good for you. But
I'm going barbecue because you can throw some fish on the barbecue.
See, that's what I'm saying.
it's not though.
Barbecue.
There is no traditional.
But there's no greens in barbecue either.
You can smoke it.
The only greens would be like barbecue beans or like collard greens or
Like southern.
which is
comfort
all
food.
mixed with like fucking grease and tons of shit and like it's all like beans and it's a tough one. Something you think you could live on for the rest of your life. You're saying
Personally,
seafood.
neither.
Well,
I mean,
it's a bracket. So out of the two, what would you rather live on? He's saying barbecue.
I don't really
Love me
eat
barbecue.
living things.
Well, I would say barbecue. So that'd be 2 against 1.
Okay,
So
so
we'll,
Boom, you're out.
Go barbecue.
Well,
Fuck you,
go-
fish.
Yeah.
because I mean, honestly, I think you would die of mercury eventually if you
Yeah.
tried to live on just seafood.
Yeah,
so
you
it
could
wouldn't be a good idea.
Smoke some halibut in the barbecue section one day.
Yeah.
But there are people out there that try to live like this, so it's kind of also. All right, ready? This is going to be a huge match. Tacos versus sandwiches.
Oh man.
Now, by sandwiches, I'm talking traditional deli meat
Like
sandwiches,
hoagies.
like a regular
Like
hoagie,
like a grinder.
like what you would get at your local like sandwich place. And then tacos, traditional tacos, whether
Just
it be shrimp,
Hard
beef,
shell or
chicken.
soft shell?
both. Like doesn't matter, both.
It does matter.
Both, because they're technically both tacos. So now, Mexican food is terrible for you. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Like
Sandwiches.
cold cut.
So are
Like,
cold cuts. So what the fuck's the difference?
well,
Yeah. Cold cuts are
They're all
probably
processed
arguably-
cold cuts.
Yeah.
You go over to the barbecue guy.
Hey,
ask him
whoa.
to give you some ham.
It's shit people say, man. They're like, oh, I could live the rest of my life just eating tacos, or I could
Ho-
just eat sandwiches. I've said I could eat sandwiches the rest of my life.
I'll take sandwiches.
I'd have to say taco because hoagie is just another freaking pizza from the first bracket.
No, it's not. You got the cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickle.
You
no,
can do anything.
with
You
the
got your peppers. You got your onions.
pepper. Think about going to Subway.
Sweet peppers.
There's your fucking
Yoga pants.
no. You know what I mean?
Sandwiches.
Tacos are bad, but they're delicious.
Some sort of meat between bread.
I'd have to say taco.
But
And
remember,
and
you got to be
toppings.
able to enjoy it for the
And
rest of your life.
toppings. Because one day you can have turkey, and the next day you can have ham.
You
Then
could do
the
that
next
with
day you
tacos
could-
too.
There's more variety, I would think, with a sandwich.
You can go get a Reuben.
Well, are you talking American tacos or like authentic tacos?
Authentic Mexican tacos.
Oh, well, those
so
are
like
good, too.
shrimp
Tacos.
tacos, beef tacos.
And that's it.
The-
We're out.
No, there's carne asada. There's chicken.
Points for knowing the name. Because last time you didn't know what it was. You
didn't?
You couldn't remember. You're like, it's that steak.
Oh yeah, probably. Like it's basically Chipotle versus fucking Subway. I mean,
No. Like Aztecas.
No, because we're saying
and
authentic.
yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. So Plaza Azteca.
Plaza Azteca.
You're going tacos.
I'm going tacos.
I'm going sandwich.
Honestly, for health, I think I would. I personally love sandwiches. I don't mean to keep fucking nailing yours out
Health
here.
and variety. Health and variety.
Health and variety.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Because you got the wheat bread, you got the white bread, you got choices.
You
Well, it
got
depends on who
pitas.
you're talking to for health wise.
Yeah,
Gluten ain't good for you. I heard that before.
it's not.
Yeah,
No.
that's why you get some, and then you could take
But you
your
know how bad
tortillas.
a fried flour tortilla or
Yeah.
like a fried hard shell?
I'll
All
take
right.
your taco shell and throw
Well,
it on my sandwich.
soft tacos, you don't fry it.
Yeah,
And it's way less bread than a hoagie.
true. But the innards, the meat, the
And
fucking
see,
fried
that's where the
taco
authentic.
meat.
That's where the authentic kills you.
Yeah,
Because I have Mexican food all the time, but I
and-
don't fry nothing.
Yeah, but they do in like
Yeah.
really bad lard and fucking. All right, next one. We'll keep rolling here. Would you rather live on cereal? Or I threw this in because this is something you could legitimately
You better say waffles
live on,
or
but
pancakes.
enjoying it comes into play. Cereal or potatoes and milk?
Potato?
Potatoes and milk?
You can live the rest of your life only eating potatoes and milk and be completely healthy, apparently. People say it all the time because you get your starch and your vegetables, and you also get your protein, and milk has a ton of shit in it, calcium.
The fucking oddball of it. I'll take cereal.
But you would enjoy eating cereal, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
There's a whole
forever.
aisle designated to cereal.
Cereal's pretty good.
They have healthy shit and they have stuff that'll kill you. Who cares?
You can make a lot with milk and potatoes. You can make pancakes. Potato pancakes.
Potato pancakes, yeah.
Potato pancakes.
But it's a bowl. He said you can't change it. It's what you get.
Who the hell eats a bowl of potato milk?
So
Well,
the
you
guy-
can cook the potatoes. You don't just fucking eat a raw potato.
Yeah,
all
but
day.
still.
you show
Th-
up,
then
you
you're
open
saying
your
you're
door,
eat-
and the guy goes, "Here's your dinner."
Yeah,
You
but
eat
that'd be
mashed
like,
potatoes all the time.
Well, that's the whole where the enjoy it part comes in. Personally, I'm
I-
leaning towards cereal. Like
I
he's
love
saying.
cereal. I still eat it.
Yeah, but then
A hell of a lot of
there's,
cereal.
like he said, there's a whole aisle of cereal, which is like a million choices, but then you're breaking it down to one choice of potato milk.
Hey, I came up with this list.
Or how about change it to oatmeal?
Oatmeal or potato?
Some sort of
Well, I'm
vegetables
also
in a
going.
bowl.
You also got to remember, I'm going off on the like, oh, I could live on cereal for the rest of my life. Like people say that.
I've
Well,
never
then
heard
I would have
anyone
to-
say about I need potato and milk.
Yeah,
right
I've
now.
never-
I'm dying.
I threw that in there as the wild card because it's a legit thing you could live on, but could you enjoy it forever?
Like,
Are we talking like red potatoes? Or
It's
just
not the
brown
best
potatoes?
bracket in the world.
No.
I'll be honest. It sucks.
He did it
but
while
I'm
he was
going.
waiting for me.
I'm going for it. I'm playing a game here.
I'd say cereal then, because
You got your Frosted Flakes. You got your Fruity Pebs.
Fuck those. Fuck those.
You got your Fruit Loops. Your Corn Pops.
if you're
Fuck those,
talking
fuck
health
Reese's
reasons,
Puffs.
There's only one cereal in the world that counts. It's Cocoa Puffs.
Ooh, Cocoa Puffs.
I still eat boxes and boxes of Cocoa Puffs.
It's getting fucking hazy in here, bro.
I told you. Plumage.
Yeah. It's all right.
health-wise,
potatoes and milk?
Yeah.
I don't know though. Because
Well,
you
you
could do like
just said sugar, 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 or sugar.
Yeah, but then you
because
can
I
get
was like,
that-
oh, almond milk.
You can
Oh,
get the
that's
all
sugar.
natural.
Yeah, that's sure. What are you gonna do? Eat?
So you think
Whatever.
you can enjoy potatoes and milk forever?
They have granola cereal. They have Wheaties.
That's true.
True.
Like an
Shredded wheat.
shit.
The old Cheerios.
Kashi.
Kashis.
Cereal wins it.
Hot kashi.
There's a lot of health there.
Get some hot kashi.
But then you're having milk in that too, or are you just eating it dry?
Nah. Nobody eats dry cereal unless you're weird.
Yeah. We won't say who eats dry cereal.
Yeah, we won't. I don't know. You guys still debating this, or what do you
No,
think?
you just
Cereal.
go with cereal.
Cereal.
Fuck your taters and milk.
You have the worst brackets.
All right.
You're going to kill an hour of a bracket of potatoes and milk.
All right. Second one.
And we still have to go through like another time.
Yeah.
Juicing or ramen?
Juicing. I just started that. It was pretty good.
Yeah. You
Not
got a
to be
blender?
cl- not
You
to
got a
be-
ninja?
Yeah.
Nice.
Not to be cliche. I like it.
Oh,
And fad trending and
Rogan
following.
put up a recipe for a good juice, and it made me laugh because he's like, whatever it was, and he's like, tastes great, super good for you, and before you know it, you'll be running to the bathroom shitting like you've never had before. Be coming out of you like a banshee. I'll have to give it to you.
Yeah, I'd have to say
Yeah,
juicing.
juicing, I mean, is a guaranteed. You think you could enjoy liquid meals forever, though?
No, it'd destroy your teeth too.
What's the other one?
Ramen.
Ramen.
Yeah, fuck, you die of salt. And
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd rather take juicing over ramen.
Even if you didn't use a packet, you're still just eating pizza. From
Yeah,
the
but you
first
can make
packet.
your own.
Still eating pizza. God damn it! Come on! All right, we're juicing here. All right, next one. Lean proteins or fruit?
Lean protein.
Like fish, like
We can have
Or-
our fish now.
or chicken,
See,
like
I'd
a
go-
lean chicken
I'd
breast.
Go fruit.
But that's all you're having. It's just lean proteins only for the rest of your life. I mean, obviously you can drink water, but
Well, you need protein. Protein makes you go.
you think you could enjoy just fruit? Yeah, you can enjoy just fruit.
need
Eat as
protein.
much of it as you want.
I
Yeah,
do,
and have the
yeah.
shits for the rest of your life.
People do it.
You build tolerance.
Build tolerance. Go eat like 20 apples and tell me how you feel.
Been there. That's a good story.
That is a good story. Worst mistake ever.
Yeah. Should we tell it?
Yeah,
because
that's a
we were
good
in
one.
this one together. So we were up in Maine.
Before you tell the story, are we picking protein on that one?
I don't know. Wait. What's the other one? Oh,
Lean
fruit.
protein or
Fruit
fruit.
or lean protein. I think just due to variety, I would rather eat fruit. Honestly.
Well, life source, I would say protein, but me personally, I'd rather have fruit.
But what about raw vegans? That's all they eat is just fruit.
Yeah, they're all skinny and dead anyways.
Yeah, but they eat fruit and nuts and stuff to make up for the protein. They're missing.
True.
Yeah, you don't have nuts in there. Because fruit can only get
All
you
right,
so
You
far.
could change it to meat eater or vegan.
Yeah, that's too broad of a.
Should I
That's
just
true.
get rid of that one?
No,
It,
just write
it
lean
matches
protein.
the rest of your bracket. I would
Put
just
lean
pick
protein
one.
down.
All right, lean pea. All right, so we were in Maine one
It's a
summer.
good one.
We were young, and
Yeah.
my aunt had like she was super into apple juice, I guess.
Well,
Whoa,
it was
now-
either apple juice or water because there was no like fruit juice and we didn't really drink
We never really had fruit juice
soda
at home.
or anything. So we're like, we'll just keep drinking apple juice. So she had one of those big jugs.
But juice, though, is concentrated.
Oh,
So you're
it's
drinking like
concentrated.
100-something apples at one time. That's the same for like diabetics can't have OJ,
Yeah.
but
They can eat an orange.
they can eat an orange. They can eat a bag of oranges and not have a problem.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a huge difference between the fruit juice,
Yeah.
and actually eating an apple.
True.
Because apple juice that'll go right through you.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So she had a big jug, and between the both of us, we pretty much,
You know,
if
I'm
not half of
thirsty.
it more,
Bam, hit some apple juice.
bam, hit some apple juice.
And we killed the bottle at least in a day, and it was one of those big mock
Like
bottles.
gallon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
like
big gallon. So it was a half gallon at least each, and then it was just fucking.
Yeah, from what I remember,
I remember you telling me.
there was 2 bathrooms in the place, and there was a certain point where the both of us both ran to each bathroom, like without knowing that the other person did that, and we just fucking. At least I know I unloaded.
Oh, it was bad. I was like, "What's wrong?"
You just peeing
Get
out
the
of
cold
your butt.
sweat.
Yeah, it was fucking pissing out your ass.
Yeah,
It was bad.
and then we had like a mutual like we saw each other afterwards, and
was like-
we were like, "Did you just go to the bathroom?"
Yeah,
I was-
but it was just straight apple juice, just brown apple juice coming out your butt.
Oh,
It was
the worst traumatic experience. Both of us, same time, both bathrooms, just fucking unloading, man.
Jeez.
Ugh, never, dude. Honestly, I've been scared of apple juice ever since.
I
It
take
scarred me
very
as a
small
kid.
sips of apple
Yeah,
juice.
scared me as a kid, man. All right, next one. PB&J sandwiches or frozen dinners, like Hungry Man.
PB&J,
PB&J.
all day.
That's all I've.
I love it because everybody knows how bad they are, but yeah, people still fucking the one with the penguin on it.
Oh
What?
yeah, what is that's
Oh, frozen dinners.
Lean cuisine.
the Hungry Kids.
Hungry Man, lean cuisines. I'm talking like you got your meat, your little brownie, and then like potatoes and corn, like all in one microwavable dinners,
Yeah.
frozen. Would you rather have those or PB&J's?
I love PB&J. I still eat
PB&J.
PB&J.
Fuck yeah, I have one every day.
I've had one for lunch every day for
Yeah.
too long.
What kind of jelly? That's a topic right there.
Well, I'm a.
Well, that's the thing. Think about how many jellies there are. Think about how many different kinds of peanut butter there are.
Now I was gonna say.
No, I'm saying not
Breads.
on this table. What do you use?
Oh,
Ah.
it depends. I'm a douchebag. I get stuff.
100% raspberry preserves. 100%.
I get whatever that doesn't have high fructose in it.
Yeah. You find that a lot?
I'm that guy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
everything
it's
is
in everything.
Yeah. Can't find it without it. Why? What are you?
I like to mix it up. I do the old raspberry.
Oh, yeah, preserves.
And then I've been hitting up on the old apricot.
Ooh, there you
I
go.
never thought
Apricot
about
jelly is so...
that. You know, I got some of that in the fridge.
We mix it up.
I even found, when I was making my Easter ham, I had some pineapple preserves
There you go.
in like a jar.
Ooh.
I threw that on a PB one day. It was pretty good.
I
Damn.
bet. Yeah.
I gotta say though, real quick, strawberry preserves, gross.
Strawberry?
You get the dude. There's like you're
The big
either
chunks?
Yeah, big chunks in there.
dude in the jar. You either got like a watery strawberry liquid that doesn't stay on the bread, or you got a big fucking chunk. So
Yeah,
you're
you-
eating it,
You gotta
and
go
you're just
jelly. Gotta
Oh!
go strawberry jelly.
Yeah.
because the preserves are horrible.
Even raspberry. I like raspberry jelly.
It's not good health wise, but we mix it up. Throw some Nutella in there.
Oh, yeah. Nutella's not...
See, there
Come
you
on,
go.
Nutella's okay.
No, it's good.
It's up
I
there
like
with
it,
fluff though. It's
I love Fluffernutters.
But like,
fluffernutters.
I haven't had one in 20 years.
You
And
know-
then the lady was like, "Oh, she buys fluff in the winter, and when she makes hot chocolate, she takes a big scoop of fluff and throws that on top of the hot chocolate." I was like, "What are you doing?" Until she's like, "Here, try one." I was like, "Yes."
Just melts.
Yeah, because you take the spoon and you just put the spoon in there, and then the marshmallow gets all warm, and it just floats to the top, and then you just take the spoon out, and you just get a nice chocolatey mustache with
Oh,
the.
yeah.
Oh, it's good. Try it. It's very
Alright.
good.
see, I've heard that's a New England thing. Fluffernutter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love those. But then we had this big tub of fluff thing laying around, so I was just killing fluffernutters. Eat like 4 or 5 of them and
Yeah.
feel like shit, but
Yeah.
you're like, I just ate them.
Yeah, I remember eating a bunch of them when I was a kid, and yeah, dude, they fill you up quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
eat
It just
5.
expands in your stomach.
Eat 5.
No,
I did.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't just lightly put it
Oh,
on
no.
there. A pound of peanut butter and a pound of fluff per sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, triple decker fluffernutters, dude.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
hell yeah! Remember those growing
Or
up?
this one. I used to do the old, you do your peanut butter, your fluff, put those together. Peanut butter on top and jelly. Peanut butter and fluff jelly.
Damn. Now you're talking, dude. That'd be good if you did peanut butter, raspberry, and Nutella. It'd be like a giant like
Yeah.
chocolate raspberry, man,
Yeah.
but with like a peanut butter twist.
Be like a
a twist.
raspberry Reese's.
Ooh, with a
cup.
twist.
Yeah. Yeah, raspberry Reese's. Ooh, why don't they do that? All right, moving on. Last one on this bracket here is burgers and canned soup.
Well, I'm thinking,
You guys hate me so much.
Why
It's a
soup?
good one.
It should have been hamburgers or hot dogs.
No.
Because
No,
fuck hot dogs.
this is the same
Hamburgers
thing.
win all day.
Hams all day. Canned soup is good because there's a lot of varieties.
Yeah.
You can also put a lot of stuff on hamburgers.
I've had the best. You know you've eaten a good hamburger, and when you ever go, man, that thing at Campbell's was awesome.
No, all I think about was, wow, that was a lot of salt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're like, why did I waste my time?
Yeah. But I don't know, what's that? Good chunky soup.
Nah, it's garbage.
It's garbage,
Yeah.
but it's pretty good. The big steak, Angus steak.
I always have to
potato.
like drain the broth out of one and put 2 cans together because I never feel like they're beef stew.
Oh yeah, the beef stew.
I get 2 cans, drain one broth, and dump them together. That's
Dude,
the only way I can have a meal.
Clam chowder.
I would say soups, but
Yeah?
not chunky.
No,
No, but just a good soup. It could be any soup.
like homemade soup.
Yeah, soup. All right, fuck can soup in general. Soup versus burgers. What would you rather have?
Burger.
Again, you'd be peeing out of your butt all day.
No, because you can get a stew and it's more meaty than.
But you think, now you got to remember, you think you could eat a hamburger, breakfast, lunch, dinner,
Yeah.
and enjoy it for
I'll
the
be
rest
dead
of your life?
really quickly, but yes.
I'd say there's more variety in soup.
See, I'm torn. This is the tough one for me because I love a good soup. Good tortilla soup. You got a fucking clam chowder. Manhattan style chowder.
But is the hamburger beef only,
You can be whatever the fuck. Yeah, it's a hamburger.
or again it's meat in between bread?
Yeah.
No, it's beef hamburger, like it just straight, like boom. You get it out of barbecue.
Yeah.
See, I'm torn here. I think I would 100% get sick of eating beef burgers within like a couple weeks. Soups, you can. There's enough variables. It's somewhat good for you if you cut down on the salt. I'm going soups.
Oh,
Sorry, bud.
whatever.
All right,
Can't always agree.
back up to the top. I kept it small. Pizza, barbecue.
Barbecue. Fuck pizza.
This is a tough one.
That is tough. I'd almost have to say barbecue.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little brisket with some over pizza, cheese pizza, meatball pizza. Come on.
Yeah, pizza would get old fast, but barbecue, you can switch it up, different sauces.
And you can make it differently.
Smoke it,
And you can
dry
throw some
rub.
cornbread on the side of that.
Oh, the cornbread is
Yeah,
weird.
that's barbecue.
All right, barbecue moves on.
Smoked cornbread.
Sandwiches or cereal?
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches. Sugar on sugar versus
Yeah.
Subway. Yeah.
Well, it's still Wheaties. Remember the Wheaties.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cheerios. Juicing or lean protein?
Juicing or lean protein? Wasn't that the original category?
No, it was juicing and ramen. Because I fucked up. I didn't want to put salad on there. It's too easy.
Salad, I get bored of it in a week.
But you could easily live on different kinds of salad.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
You still have.
All right, you want to get rid of lean protein and put salad instead? Because that obviously beats fruit.
The grid is done.
All right, the grid's done. Lean protein or juicing, folks.
So in this world, do we have a lot to do?
What?
Salad's too much.
You live your
leverage.
normal life. You just
Well, you would get a lot more done if all you did was juice. If you didn't spend so much time cooking.
Because you could put almonds in there, right?
Yeah.
You could juice
You
some
could-
almonds.
You can put anything. You can put
What-
fucking hamburger in there if you want. You're
Yeah.
juicing. You just have to drink every meal, dude. It's a juice.
Yeah. I would say juice.
You could chew on sticks to help your teeth
Yeah.
later on.
So you're going juice?
What was it? Juice and
Lean
juice.
protein?
Juice.
Mhm.
I like the protein, but
You could put protein in.
because you could put some powder in there.
Yeah.
Protein powder.
Seeds, nuts.
Yeah. And you can technically juice peanuts and make peanut butter, right?
Yeah. Well,
Or make
you
it a
can't
little,
drink peanut butter. That's for sure. You
if it's
probably,
Hey,
watery
you
enough.
You
Probably
could
don't.
try.
you could try, but you wouldn't live past that.
Where's my milk and potatoes?
Yeah, you can juice milk and potatoes. All right.
I have to call it mashed potatoes.
This is going to be a tough one, guys. PB&Js or soups? Think of the varieties. That's probably the biggest thing is varieties.
I'm going to stick to my principles and go PB&J.
Yeah.
I know I can do PB&J. That's the thing.
Would you
I
get
don't
sick
know
of it? You
if I
could
do
live
soup.
on PB&Js?
I've had PB&J every day.
I want to chew my meal over soup.
Well, you could chew a nice hearty beef stew.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Get that drop.
But technically, you have soup on there, not stew.
It's a
So
it's a broad. You could
so
do
you
a,
get chicken
a
broth.
chowder. Come on, it's all.
yeah,
I'm saying.
I variety wise, I guess I'd have to say soup. I mean, PB&J, like I said, I know I could do.
Yeah,
But variety wise, soup.
just sticking to my guns.
Soup would be pretty good. Health wise, you can make a healthy soup.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I would have to make it. I wouldn't
don't
buy
think-
no
see,
chunkies.
soup is kind of in the salad category where it's kind of a cheat.
You can't throw health in there because obviously you're eating one thing for the rest of your life. So you got to take the
Well,
healthiness
it's the most,
out of it.
you never know though, because it's the most variable. It's
It's technically you said eat it for the rest of your
Yeah,
life.
because soup you could have, vegetables.
eat it for
the
the rest of
perfect food you could live on. Health is in.
No, I'm gonna-
health is involved.
I'm gonna say soup
Oh, that's true. Live on.
You want to live a full life, but you can only have one food.
because if you break it down or basic terms, that's what a vegan eats is soup every day.
Pretty much.
like a bean or nut for protein and vegetables.
Yeah. They're blowing up that Panera soup.
Oh yeah, the broccoli cheddar.
Oh yeah.
If it's Panera soup, yeah, I'll go soup
It could be. It could be.
because I got some pretty good ones now.
All right, I'm going.
They
soup
have
as
like
well.
a salad in the soup. It's pretty good.
They got the soup game on lock. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
They do. And the broccoli bis or the broccoli cheddar.
The bread bowls count.
Of course.
All right, we're down to the wire here. Last four: barbecue or sandwiches.
Barbecue.
Yeah, that barbecue.
I can make as many sandwiches on the barbecue.
Yeah, you can make barbecue sandwiches.
All right, I'm fucking pumped that barbecue has gone this far. I didn't think it would.
Barbecue's awesome.
Barbecue's in the final two, and the other side. This is gonna be even harder, guys. You ready?
Juicing and soup.
Juicing and soup.
Soup. I want to chew it. That's the only difference.
Juicing does nothing.
We know the
for me.
winner. We already know what the winner is going to be.
Do we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
We do.
So
I don't know, though,
Let's say soup kicks the fuck out of juicing.
I would say soup
Soup is pretty awesome.
because, to me, that's the only difference: is chewing or not chewing.
Yeah. And you can have a more variety with soup over the juicing.
Yeah,
Because I think you'd run out of limited time of how much you can juice.
yeah.
All right. I really hope the listeners are hanging on here because the final two, barbecue versus soup. This is tough. You guys really don't think perfect food you can live on and still enjoy it.
That down south, they live on barbecue.
You really think you could never get sick of like
I don't think
smoked
anyone
meats
down there eat
and cornbread
has
and
soup. What?
Yeah, you just said that people down south don't have soup.
No, it's not up here. Up here we have chowders and we're known for it. Down there, what do you have? Texas chicken noodle. I've never heard of it. They got gumbo.
Gumbo. That's the thing they put
That's
the
it.
crawfish in. But that's
That's
not
it.
barbecue. That's Creole.
No, I'm in the soup.
Creole?
know?
Is that right?
There's more barbecue areas that are known for barbecue than soup.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, hey, the guy's got fucking chicken noodle soup, whatever.
All right, let's go man to man here.
Feeling there's a good soup place in Oregon or Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With lentils.
Lot of hip- yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of lentils.
A lot of
Yeah.
lentil soup.
And peat moss.
Oh God. Let's go man to man here, starting with Adam. Would you rather eat for the rest of your life and still enjoy it? Soup
And live on.
and live on it. Soup or barbecue?
Barbecue.
All right. You think you'd enjoy
There's so much out
so
there.
much.
You got your Texas, you got your Memphis, you got your
St. Louis,
St. Louis,
different sauces.
you got your backyard,
backyard.
you got your smoking,
Now,
you got your
does backyard barbecue include no?
That's like
Hams and
backyard-
hots.
Backyard barbecue is people like they throw shit on the grill and say it's barbecue.
Yeah.
Just put sauce on it.
What about you, Geep?
I don't know. It's a tough one.
It is tough.
Because if we're gonna like actually say, I'd have to go soup. Because that's yeah. I'd say soup.
I'm torn. I don't know if I'd get sick of barbecue or not. Or I'd die first. I'd get the gout and it'd be game over.
Yeah, but you can fight the gout with the seasoning and the garlic.
I gotta put some dry rub on to fight the gout.
Flaring up again. Go get the rub.
Where's the drum roll? Where's the drum roll? Hit the drum roll.
Oh yeah, you're
That's
dry rub.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get that dry rub. Oh shit. I'm really torn. I mean, I know what I love more, but in terms of living on it forever is the big factor here.
Don't sell me out.
But my favorite thing ever is
Brisket.
yours is so much better.
barbecue.
That's what I figured.
I like it.
I have to, man. I mean, barbecue is just it's so fucking good.
endless.
I mean, I
Endless.
didn't put it on there because I wanted it to win. I really I honestly figured we'd all be like, oh, that's super unhealthy and we'd all get the gout and die.
No.
I figured that'd be get knocked out and like juicing or something would win. But
It's all on how you make it. You can make it healthy.
how much more you make it?
You can make it healthy.
Yeah.
You just don't,
A lot of cornbread, a lot of beans,
Well, that's not being healthy.
rice. A lot of rice.
You can put a lot of the old.
Ooh. Collard greens.
Yeah.
Collard greens.
Well, your argument earlier was that collard greens was just done in lard.
Well, they could be, but sometimes they're just steamed as is, and then you put
They never get
barbecue
any better.
sauce on
They
them.
never get any better.
no, they're gross.
They're okay if they're done right, but most of the time they're just mushy green stuff.
Yeah. Corn, like a nice corn on the cob grill. That's barbecue.
Yeah.
Barbecue wins. I'm surprised. I thought I was gonna get fucking knocked off, but good runner-up soup. That's a good guy right there. Soup and then juice. Not bad. Well, all right. I guess after that long-winded bracket here, I guess we'll call it here. Where are we at? We're at a fucking hour. 2:07. Jeez Louiser. All right. Well, let's wrap this thing up. Once again, definitely go check out our website, www.GeepandGam.com. You can find all the latest episodes there. Little bios, all that good stuff. We got pictures. We'll have links. We'll have all the good stuff. And then if you're looking for the show, you find it on iTunes and Stitcher. Give us a rating or a thumbs up, if you will. We'd really appreciate it. What else? You can find us on Facebook, Twitter. Search Keep and Gam or hit us up at Keep and Gam. You can find a video every week. We put it up with this show. We do it live every Monday, but we also do have the video up there on YouTube's. Just search Keep and Gam. I like this pencil action.
GeepandGamPodcast.
GeepandGamPodcast. You'll find us there. And then, huge thanks to my brother over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for having me.
My brother came in and hang out with us. He's sitting over there. He's on.
The cow.
I had to.
Before
All
we
right.
end this real quick,
Oh, yeah. Got any shout-outs or anything you want to do there?
it's banana.
Whoa! I would have never got that.
It's banana and vanilla. The best.
Oh, so I was right with vanilla.
Yes, you were.
Oh, you didn't say that. I would have.
Banana vanilla.
I was gonna say banana after he said key lime pie.
Man, the listener would have been pissed if they never got that. So,
My favorite.
yeah, banana vanilla. I never thought of that combination.
I can't. That's another thing. Before I don't want to get back into it, but I can't just find banana flavoring. That's always got to be mixed in with some other bullshit.
Huh. That's weird.
So all the people out there, make a banana juice.
All right.
Send it our way.
Gotcha. All right. Well, we didn't get a lot of things.
Oh,
we wanted to
one
get
more
into
thing.
here.
I keep forgetting. I know you like the old Italian jokes.
Uh-oh.
So yeah,
So I got one more for you. I know we're probably over time, but
that's right.
what do you call an Italian buffalo?
I don't know.
A bison.
There it is.
Courtesy of my buddy Feather right there.
That's pretty good.
I know you like Italian jokes.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Bye, son. All right. Well, let's wrap this thing up. Thanks again, brother. I appreciate you coming on. You'll have to
no
come
problem.
back and
It was a great time.
talk to us about the furnace, and we'll get into smoking. Hopefully, we can smoke soon. So
Definitely.
Yeah, we'll see if we can do that next week.
of all kinds. So you want to fade this fat bitch in,
Oh, yeah.
and we will end this thing once I get it pulled up here. I should have done this ahead of time when I was doing the shout outs, but I didn't because I'm a douche.
Yeah. Yeah.
You agree that I'm a douche? Is that what that was? Yeah, well,
Well, you know, nothing else to say.
Yeah,
On top
so
of
I
that.
got some ice cream cake for my birthday while you're doing this.
yeah.
Oh, yeah?
DQ ice cream. Boom.
Nice.
While we're doing this,
No, while you're doing that, I was just
No,
saying. I was just trying to kill the
He was just saying
flat
that.
hair tone, you know. I was
fucked
at
it up.
Friday
I'm
was my
sorry.
birthday. Got
Wait,
some
where?
fucking DQ ice cream cake.
yeah, yeah.
We talked too much about fucking vaping, and
Hey, it's all right.
In
It's
the
something new
bracket.
we haven't talked about.
so next time we got lots to talk about.
Oh yeah. You ready to fade this fat bitch in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
hit it.
let's do this. Hold on. All right, brother. Thanks again. And as
thank
always,
you.
Geep. It's good talking to you and see you again.
Oh, yeah.
GeepandGam.com. I gotta keep plugging
It's
it.
official.
It's official.
Yeah.
Ladies, hit the GeepandGam.com.
Oh yeah. So not playing?
It's just wicked quiet.
Jacket.
No, I think the same thing as last week.
God.
Damn.
Yeah, we're not getting anything, I don't think.
I can hear it.
Yeah, we can hear it, but it's not going through. Yeah, I'm not
Technical
controlling that.
difficulty. That happened last
Is this
week.
going to be a
too.
weekly thing?
That happened last week.
There we go.
All right, hold on. Let me fade it in again. All right, well, hey. Keep fucking it up, but it's playing. All right. Adam, thanks for coming in. We appreciate
No
it.
problem.
Having my brother in here. And, Geep, it was good to see you.
Yeah, it is you.
All right. Well, pardon words. GeepandGam.com. And if you're still listening, we appreciate it. We love you.